Oh, add to stage. Oh, there it is. Hey, everybody. Let's see who all's here. Everybody, Casey's running a few minutes late. She will be here shortly. So here we are. Let's see what's going on. Matthew, Dallas, Happy Thoughts. Ah, Mama Sue. Hello, everybody. Who else is here? Born JW. Oh, St. Copilot. Man, everybody's here already. We're late. Well, everyone, I hope you've had a great week, and all the people in the U.S. I hope you guys had a happy, very happy Thanksgiving. Didn't eat too much. Gerald, how's it going? I eat like a pig. LOL. All right. The apostate team. All right. Chihuahua chick. Hi. Cool. Jeff, everybody's here. Well, guys, as soon as she gets here, we're going to have a really good show today. We're going to talk about some of the crazy stuff going on in JW world these days. Who's this? Oh, time will pass. Hey, time. Haven't saw you in a while. Glad you're here. Who else? All right, Dallas again. Yep. Yeah, there's the 100 million. Excuse. Excuse me. There's the $100 million lawsuit. There's the guy that unalived himself in Alaska that was charged with like 30 counts of CSA, and there's a lot of stuff going on. And then even more charges. We got Denmark that's still looking into the J-Dubs, even though it's been wrapped up. They're not going to give up, so that's good. Let's see. Cedric, good to see you. Hola. So, and then, I mean, it's just a never-ending story. When you got more CSA cases in the Catholic Church, that tells you something. And you're a tenth of the size. Yeah, that's bad. So it gives you an idea of how awful they really are. Hey, SD, and their practices. Oh, Jenny Parfum, how you doing, dear? Everybody, hi. The yeah, it's really painted itself into a corner, and they're changing things and trying to say that they're not um, hiding predators when obviously they are. They say that they've never had a problem when you can read the January the 1st, 1986 Watchtower as the days of Noah, paragraph 12. They admit to disfellowshipping almost 37,000 people, mostly almost washed out Bethel in New York. So, for CSA being one of them. So, it's uh, obviously been a problem for many, many years. So, that just tells you exactly where this is going. And we know the Catholic Church spent out $5 billion in all. And for half less cases, this is double the amount of cases, more than double. So I can tell you the billions they're getting ready to fork out. Not counting the billions they've already forked out to close things out from, under the table. So money don't last forever, even in the biggest of companies. She is on her way, Mama Sue. She'll be here in probably about 10 minutes. You will hear the dogs go ballistic crazy here shortly when Mommy gets home for them. So as soon as you hear that, you know she's here. She lost track of time. She had to run out for a bit and lost a little track of time. And called me and was like, go live now. I was like, okay, I'm doing it. I promise. All right, let's see. I do not know about that, Matthew. I'll have to look into it. Oh, J Mars. Right now it's 4:38 here, J Mars. Yes, Casey, you're coming. They are ballistic. Yes. Yeah, I'd definitely like to know more about that, of what's going on. I know that they settled a couple of cases in New York out of court recently. I know that there's more cases they're getting hit with up there. So, and then Pennsylvania and New Jersey's they're getting hit with a few cases there. So it's everywhere. All right. Gerald, CSA Brazil. Yeah, that thing is huge. That is probably the worst. I couldn't watch it almost. It was, yeah, that was an overseer. Yes. And it was, and then they tried to just act like it didn't happen. I mean, how can you actually do that to it? Never mind. It's just, that'll make you lose, your view on things. That'll make you want to do stupid stuff. That was wrong. I mean, it's wrong regardless, but that's the leadership running this organization. These people are twisted. Elevator's not going to the top. There's something wrong. Have no morals. But all you can do is just pray. Let's see. Oh, no spring chicken? Hey, my dog had to come up to my laptop to say, oh, yeah, all the bargain was. Anthony Gerard is familiar 100% on track with this mess. Oh, did I miss something? PA elder. Oh, okay. I knew someone did in Alaska. He was a ministerial servant that had 30 charges on him for CSA, 29, 30. I did not know. Well, I knew one did when they was getting arrested there in PA. I didn't know someone recently did. So that's interesting. YouTube channels watching Watchtower has all court cases. Yeah. Watching Watchtower has it all. That is so true. I do try to go on there about once every couple of days. But in all honesty, I probably need to go every day just to watch, because watching Watchtower, Avoid JW, and a few other sites, they really do put out a lot of information and do a lot of work. And I always like to give them credit because they do a lot of good stuff. And Fixing My Faith, Vern does really good at exposing and putting it out as soon as he gets it. And Kim and Mikey. So as long as people keep exposing them, everybody together keeps exposing these people, they can only hide but so long. And the more exposure they get, that's the better off it is. And then there is some media right now that's investigating into some things as well. So it's getting more publicity than people realize. This is also dealing with their money and how they're hiding money, how they are playing shell games. They're using shell corporations. So there's a lot of stuff going on. You guys are going to be seeing really, the next 2 years will be a huge exposure for Watchtower. And I'll say over the next 5 will determine what direction they're going to go in for sure, if they survive it. because you can only have so much money and continue going. You know, they're not like LDS with over 500 billion or any of that. So, just take that into consideration. LDS has what, 20 something million members. Have a huge average income for their or for their membership. Their membership's very educated. They all donate 10%, and they got 500 billion. It's a good chunk of change. So they're nowhere, not even a fraction of that. Let's see. Governing body is told, testify, they settle out of court. Yeah, that's true. They do. They try to about every time, Jerry. Man, these dogs are going crazy. Freezing, crazy cold weather here. Where's this at, Stian? Oh, hey, Stian, by the way. It's been crazy cold here as well, though. We're in the Carolinas, so North Carolina. Stian, is 47 degrees here too cold for me? Yeah, 47 is too cold for anybody, but it's been in the 20s here at night. Jane Spitfire. South Australia. Oh, okay. Nearly summer here. Wow. Oh, yeah. Having a snowy winter storm, Mama Sue. Ugh. Yeah, up north is having some blizzards, I saw. All right, make sure you don't get a chill. Yeah, you will. Look, if it gets below 70, I'm done. I can't handle cold weather at all. I don't even pretend like I can. At the same time, most people can't handle the heat that I like. So, Watchtower is worth about 60 million. Yeah. I don't know about, they might be worth maybe 60 billion. I think it would be well over 60 million. It'd be probably, someone tried to say they're worth about 50 billion. Some sources say they're worth about 25 billion. 60 billion, maybe. And that's what I'm saying. That won't survive. They can't survive with that. At the rate they're building, the money they're having to spend out, worldwide, it's impossible. It's not. It sounds like a lot to a person. One person sounds like a lot of money, because that would be, generational wealth. But to a big organization, that's not what you think it is. It's what was in the 80s was, Fortune 500 companies and all that. Nowadays, that's nothing. You better be billions, because the millions are now billions. Let's see. Okay. And that's for the guy unaliving himself in the Pennsylvania prisons? Yeah. What's the big deal about that anyway? I mean, I know it's terrible for anybody to do that, but I don't understand why that's a big deal for Watchtower. Because he was already sentenced, correct? I'm definitely going to have to go and check it out. I know the guy that was in Alaska that unalived himself. That was, like I said, that was like 29, 30 counts he had on him. He was just charged. He wasn't even sentenced or anything. He hadn't even been to court. But they had a lot of proof. So. The golden age of the Watchtower. Kim and Mikey was upset reporting a case the other day. Yeah, that was that case I was telling you, the $100 million lawsuit. That's the sickest thing I've ever. I couldn't even watched the thing. I couldn't read it. I tried to read the stuff. I was like, oh, that's. And Watchtower defends this kind of crap. Yeah, that tells you what they think. The guy in Alaska saved Watchtower a court case, yeah, of exposing embarrassment. Yeah, but you know what? It's still, Stan, it still might happen. Because with him doing that, that automatically admits guilt, even with they had email and stuff and documents, but the guilt was already there. So I think what would make more sense now would be to go after the people that knew what had actually happened. Okay. Huh. I could have been doing this all along. It'd been easier to keep up. All right. Hey, little fella. Oh, okay. Okay, Born JW. And everybody.
Hello.
The long-awaited and most anticipated Casey.
Yeah, right. Hi, everyone. Hope everyone's doing good. Let's see.
Okay, here, read some of this because I can't keep up with it. And I can't see that little writing.
Here's your phone so you can see.
Yeah. I can't read this down here.
Oh, and we could bring someone on the stage soon.
Yeah, but let's talk about what we got to first.
And go ahead and increase the size. There. Can you see that better?
Oh, yeah, much better. Thank you.
All right.
See, I was lucky to even get this far with it. So when she's not here, total lost.
You're right. Hi, Sue and Jenny, Jeff, Dallas. Happy thoughts. Everything seems to be closing in on Watchtower. Don't know how they're evading it. It's like a minefield for them. That is true. Happy thoughts.
Oh, this noise. Oh.
Jeff says in 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by military court for a crime they didn't commit.
The apostate army.
Oh, I like that.
Oops. The apostate.
High time will pass. Oh, you're busy there. Installing a toilet while listening. Okay.
Cool.
Busy. Hello, Beverly. Hi, Matthew. We have a little dog over here, Coco. She likes to make lots of noises. In case you...
Where's Joey?
Right there. In case you have heard, last time she was licking and making all kinds of smacking noises. And today she's coughing and hacking.
Come here.
And she's an old lady. So sometimes she has little bowel problems as well.
Come here, Joey.
Yeah, so you were telling them about...
I was telling about the guy in Alaska that unalived himself, telling him about the $100 million lawsuit. I didn't really tell him about it, just touched on it. And told them about the Denmark thing a little bit, just touched on it. And I don't know, just the things that's been going on. You know, so much happening right now. It's a never ending. And then they were telling me about some guy that unalived himself in a Pennsylvania prison for Watchtower.
Okay.
Another one of the pervos. And he was talking about killing Mikey. You know, they also had an episode about that case where it was just awful.
Oh, did you read what Born JW said? 3 young men have been reinstated in my old hell hall. Like, blam, blam, blam. One will be giving talks in a couple of months. One disassociated himself. My point is they are making it a lot easier for people to come back into the fold.
Oh, by the way, from December, January, February, March, and April watchtowers. They allude, and one of those watchtowers, they actually tell people to go out and bring people back. So, and then the rest of them is alluding to go out and get people to come back. So, don't be surprised if they come knocking on your door trying to get you to come back.
Now, which magazine was that? Or
I'd have to go back and read them all. Right now, I'm reading the February Watchtower because I'm going to do a video on it. So I know it's not in there, to the best of my knowledge. I'm not finished it yet because that's like reading those things is like pulling teeth. I don't know which is worse. Maybe pulling
I felt
teeth.
that way as a witness.
Or maybe no, I mean maybe reading it.
I didn't enjoy reading it as a witness. I don't.
It's terrible.
I mean, as a believer, I did not like reading any of their literature. None of it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe a little bit when it was about something about animals or something in the Wake magazine, but
when I first started reading it, it was geared more to. It never was strictly adult oriented. I mean, adult language. They would use humongous words that they had no clue. They'd take them out of text or use words out of context, which was hilarious. But at the same time, you're reading through this thing and you're going, is this meant for a 12-year-old or an adult? It's crazy.
Yeah. We have Nadine on here. Just tuned in right now. I'm glad you're on. I love you guys. Oh, that's sweet.
What did that say?
Thank you, Nadine, and welcome. Poor Anthony, born JW. Thank you.
Oh.
Sis. Yeah. So why would somebody? I agree with what someone said here. Why would someone get disassociate, and then get reinstated? You're supposed to, Jeff says that, right?
Yeah.
So you're supposed to supposedly not believe in the religion anymore when you disassociate. I actually knew someone who did that. A friend of mine, when she was a teenager, we were teenagers. Hi, Maverick. I wanted to throw that in there. But so when she was a teenager, her and another teenage friend of hers decided to disassociate so they could go experience the world. And so she was disassociated, and I think she left. She didn't live with her parents anymore. She was, I want to say 17 maybe. And she moved out of her parents' home while she was in the world. And then she was gone for a few years and a couple years. And then she decided to go back and get reinstated. And I just thought that was crazy, because if you disassociate, it's because you don't believe. It was just her way of saying, I'm not going to sit in a judicial committee. I'm going to do what I want to do. You can't ask me any questions. And then when I come back, I guess.
But she's crazy.
Well, I think anybody
as a grown adult, she's
anyone who disassociates and gets reinstated may not,
Well, then get disfellowshipped and then won't quit smoking so she can come back, but complain about getting back.
Right. Okay. Well, it's a big mess in her head, I guess. So, but I did find that odd. But it just shows the power of mind control, because even the disassociated ones can get reinstated. We actually knew someone, both of us, that got disfellowship for apostasy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Remember? Because he believed in it because of his wife.
Yeah.
And then he got disfellowship for apostasy.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets reinstated later on and is fully back in. Yeah. I'm just like, what? I don't understand.
And the crazy thing was I kind of liked him.
Yeah. Now, we don't know how much he actually believed in it, because a lot of his motive for going back was his wife.
Yeah. And then he did everything for her.
But then she died.
Yeah.
He was still in it.
And now he's remarried to a much younger lady.
Who's a Jehovah's Witness too, right?
That's correct.
So, even if you're a so-called apostate, Yeah. You may still be controlled. So you have
Hey,
to
man.
like deprogram your mind when you leave that.
I'm getting ready to build some cabinets, Maverick. Putting some greenbacks on them.
Deanne says, I can't be reinstated. I am only a lost sheep that walked away. Oh, okay. Good.
We'll go out, leave the 99 to go get that one.
Yeah. You left Jehovah. If you get disfellowshipped or AKA removed.
Yeah.
Now you've left Jehovah. That's what they like to say.
The shepherd, you got to be a good shepherd.
Instead of like, no, I just left a high control religious group.
Yeah,
if you want, even like the nicest way to say this is, I've left a high control religious group. I did not leave God.
Right.
You know, their version of God, anyways.
Yeah.
Careful.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that to fall on my foot.
J Mars, hello J Mars.
Jamar.
He says, I think it's a he. Why can't Jehovah's Witnesses help people who smoke quit rather than just fellowshipping? Yes, people who smoke can't help their addiction. Yeah, I agree with you.
Just like Tony Morris can't help his addiction.
Yeah, exactly.
He likes McKellen's.
He technically got kicked out of Watchtower.
Yeah.
I mean, he was not on a...
Nobody knows why, but I would put my money on alcoholism.
Yes, there's speculation that he
Well,
had
I would put my money
alcohol
on
problem.
he was a real believer, and they were not.
Multiple reasons.
Yeah,
one of them being his alcohol problem and possibly public drunkenness. So
he just seemed like the only one that really believed it. He really did.
Doesn't look good when you're bringing reproach on Jehovah's name.
Yes.
By being a drunk and a governing body member.
Yeah, think about this. This is something Casey and I were talking about. They always use the term, bring reproach on Jehovah's name. The worst people to do that's the governing body. They hide pedophiles inside their ranks. They refuse to release things to the court systems to make it corrected. Then they go on and say, oh, to think that we would protect pedophiles.
Well, I don't think you can say that.
That's what Lett says. You can predators. Yeah, you can say it. Because I'm quoting what Stephen Lett had said, so I can say it.
Yeah, we could probably, actually, I think I have the little film of that. I could probably add it here. Do you want me to?
Sure.
Okay.
And also, who else said that? Didn't Tony Morris say it too?
Anthony Morris he actually...
No, he's Tony, I meant.
Oh, yeah. So he found, I found a little older video of his where he was told by the governing body that he needed to do a little talk about how they, take care and protect their children, And I sincerely believe he, again, probably doesn't realize the problems within the organization.
Yeah, you're right, James.
Do you know what the shepherd does when he searches for that lost sheep? Barbecue for dinner. Oh my goodness. Stan. It's funny. Yes, Jeff says that Tony Morris was the true believer.
I believe that.
We believe that too. He tried witnessing for the other to the other governing body members, and they got tired of him.
He got tired of him.
Now they're on his do not call list. I love that. Yeah, they got tired of him. He was annoying to them, I guess.
Because they were all awake.
Stop preaching, all right?
They were up to the dollar.
Yeah. Man, and they're probably like, man, Tony Morris gets on my nerves. He's Jehovah this and Jehovah that.
He for real just seemed like he was the real deal.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I don't see how a grown adult could believe such nonsense like they do, but if you're going to do it, at least he believed, Yeah,
possibly.
Yeah.
Hello, Grow.
Oh, Grow. Hi.
Hey, peeps. And...
he wasn't phony.
That's true. Oh, as Tony said, you can't go wrong with McKellen's.
Yeah. At least he had good taste in scotch, right?
And predators do stick up for each other. It's strange.
Oh, unfortunately, yes, Jane.
Hello, Jane. Yes, that's true. Okay.
But everybody else forgets also. Let's Real View came out. That beautiful little enemy of God. That's what he thinks about children. He thinks they're little enemies of God.
Yes.
He does not like children.
Yeah. Enemies of God and ugly babies.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Too?
Ugly. That is one ugly baby. Like, man, how mean can you be?
Okay. So you're going to take a look at your phone here.
I am.
While, to look at the comments. And
Okay.
I'm going to be trying to find this little file here while you take care of our guests.
Beverly Hayward. Hey, glad you're here.
Let's see. Oh, I may not have got it up here yet. Okay. I may have to look. It's probably on my phone.
Cedric said he didn't bring himself in line with Jehovah thinking. Yeah.
Yes.
That's CJ.
Probably
I keep
not.
thinking Cedric.
CJ. Well, his name is also Cedric.
Yeah.
But how many people think that
Hey, CJ.
the governing body members are a bunch of hypocrites? Yeah.
Jeez. I don't think you'll find anybody that don't believe that.
Yeah. True.
Everybody knows they're hypocrites. Oh, yes. Much better. The stronger classes.
Okay. And okay. I'm going to just see if I can get this little video here. Now, of course, this one you've already seen before. It's only like 30 seconds long, I guess. I just found it on YouTube. And it's it's one of Stephen Lett talking about how they don't protect pedos. You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Think about the apostate-driven lies and dishonesties that Jehovah's organization is permissive toward pedophiles. I mean, that is ridiculous, isn't it? If anybody takes action against someone who would threaten our young ones and takes action to protect our young ones, it's Jehovah's organization.
How can this man even say that with a straight face?
Yeah. And look how angry he looks when he said that.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, I don't want to be seeing this.
He's like, protect pedophiles.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's see. Happy Thought says, I'm not sure one or two had frowns on their faces when announcing new light. Oh, yeah. They did. And he obviously has a frown on his face.
Do the one with Anthony, too.
Yeah. Well, Anthony, on this one, he was not unhappy. He was just like, okay, yep, Jehovah's organization, we're perfect. Yep. See, you just got to watch out for the people in the world, not the people in the congregation. See, that's what their problem is they think that people in the congregation are fine, especially if they're elders or circuit overseers. But that's the problem is they want to say, well, we know the people in the world cannot be trusted, but oh, you're pointing fingers at us. Well, we can't help you. And that's our problem.
Yeah, the word was permissive. Yeah, you're right, Maverick.
Yeah, permissive.
Yeah. Oh, I'd like to show somebody something here, too.
Okay, he wants to show something. What is it?
Yeah, I got to go to JW Library.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can do it through jw.org, I think.
Yes. Okay, so we are. He wants to look up something on jw.org.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Additional education.
Share screen. Well, we probably have to look it up first.
Yeah. Oh, we do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I can do it.
Do that. Okay.
So I'll go right here.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I will take over the conversations here. Now I'll be looking at my phone while he does this because he's pulling up something on the website in the meantime. So for now, you'll be looking at my face. Now, I don't normally wear glasses, guys, but sometimes if I'm looking at very tiny print, I do need glasses. Just a little.
See if you these
I'm
help too.
getting older, I guess.
Yeah, you are. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah. So Splain gave up his displeasure with the additional education lecture. That's true. I noticed a frown on his face. And also whenever Stephen Lett was talking about the new light for toasting, that also, he looked kind of unhappy and I'm borderline angry, I'd say.
Yeah.
So Maverick says, all of my problems and stresses have come from the org, not the world, so-called. Yes. Yeah.
Huh.
Like you said, like this is the thing. It's always, they want to point fingers at the world, but they don't point fingers at themselves. Funny how ironic that is because they like to quote scriptures like, you don't see the log in your own eye, but you see the little speck in somebody else's eye. I'm like, yeah, but what about when it's talking about something really severe, like hurting children? They want to ignore that.
Days like in a day.
So seems like every time I think, well, I'm not sure
that's the one
what we're going to talk about. Watchtower never lets us down because there's always plenty to talk about. There's always a new lawsuit. There's always, whether it be about their shunning policy. Many countries have noticed how the shunning is a problem. And, we've talked about Sweden and Denmark is another one that's noticing this. Of course, Russia did.
Oh.
And then
so I hit it here.
There was another country too, seems like France, wasn't it? There's a lot of countries, it seems like. And so it's just an ongoing lawsuits with them. And this $100 million lawsuit with this lady in Brazil, I mean, that could potentially bankrupt them.
No, $100 million will not bankrupt them.
Really?
Really.
Oh, well, it's going to severely deplete their assets, I'm sure. No. Well, man, I should sue them then.
Yeah.
If
but okay. Over time, yes, it's going to seriously
actually
do them in.
Speaking of suing, we did hear about somebody who sued Watchtower, and it wasn't over CSA or any of that. It was actually just because it caused him stress from being shunned, I think. And you were the one who told me about it. Do you remember? And he actually won his case and got quite a bit of money. So if you decide you want to
I forget where I saw
go that route, it just have to be that you'd probably have to hire a lawyer and prove that you were greatly distressed over maybe you had felt like unaliving yourself, or that you were the shunning caused you mental anguish. And in emotional anguish. So if you could have any kind of proof of that, you could take your case and sue Watchtower for those reasons over their shunning policies. And you may win. You never know.
All right. Click me to where I can get there.
Now, what are we doing?
I want to show this magazine.
Okay. So we are going to share
don't paw my
legs
anymore. It hurts.
Who, me?
Yeah, right here. He was pawing me on the leg, won't up.
Okay, and then, wait, let's see. Here it is. Add to stage. Now, you wanted to scroll through it?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Okay, guys. No, do I go back to here?
Yes.
Okay. All right, everybody. If you'll see, this article is January the 1st, 1986, Watchtower And it is days like the days of Noah. And we're going to scroll down. It's just a bunch of yama, 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 bull malarkey. We're going to scroll down to paragraph 12. And we're going to pass the microphone to Brother Jeff.
Yeah.
What's his name? Parnell.
Parnell. Okay. Paragraph 12. Go
right there.
ahead. Would you please read that paragraph for us, Brother Parnell? Who would like to read the scriptures? Okay, go ahead.
And if you'll see here, it says, why is it important to follow the counsel of Psalms 97, chapter 97 and verse 107?
No,
and there again,
it's verse 10. You can't.
Oh, okay. I can't see with the glasses. Verse 10. And
these are better glasses.
Yeah, but I can't. Never mind. But you can see here that they're already taking a chapter right here, cherry picking it, and taking it way out of context.
You can
but
click on. You should be able to click on that.
You can, but I don't want to.
Okay. It
says, shocking as it is, even some. Now remember, 1986 is when this come out, right? This happened in 1985. Shocking as it is, even some who have been prominent in Jehovah's organization have succumbed to immoral practices, including homosexuality, wife swapping, and child CSA.
Yeah.
It is to be noted also that during the past year, 36,638 individuals had to be disfellowshipped from the Christian congregation, the greater number of them for practicing immorality. Jehovah's organization must be kept clean. Now, this right here was done because several people had left back then, and a documentary come out, and they was trying to play catch up on it, trying to cover up the best they could, and they had to get rid of a bunch of individuals. Almost washed out Bethel back then, just so you people know. They had a lot of issues going on in Bethel. So they say they've never had a problem. They say they never admitted it. But yet in this article, they actually do admit it. Only article you'll find where they come out and admit it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Anthony, you kind of read like a normal Stephen Lett. Oh, well, guys, where I'm originally from and where Stephen Lett's from is literally 20 miles apart.
They're both from Alabama, so maybe that's why.
That's so freaking sad.
But that's okay. Oh yeah, Jeff says he's done reading. He's not doing that anymore. And Maverick was on sound, so he couldn't,
Oh, okay.
He's passing the microphone.
Oh yeah.
Who would like to read 1 Corinthians 5, verses 9 through 13? Can we get a reader, please?
Well, as you can see, there you go. That's what they actually published in that year. And when they say they've never had a problem or they've never admitted to it, there's the article there. It proves they actually did.
Yeah.
And they did admit to it. And that's on their website. But you can't just search things like you used to, like just a few words. You got to know what magazine it's in now, because they hide things. It's crazy.
Yep. So now there's the article to prove they had a problem with it. And they mention it, which is, I'm glad they did. So, but of course now it's been a while since they mentioned it before. Yeah. So.
Happy. I think I was on the infected list on mine. Let's see.
Oh, okay. 2012, JW said not allowed to date a non-believer or get this fellowship.
That is true. They do.
Yeah. Well, what year? In 2012?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep. I saw somebody posted that not long ago.
Because I thought that you could date as long as you didn't have sex before marriage. And if you did date someone who wasn't a witness, then you would obviously lose your privileges if you had any. But I didn't think you'd get this fellowship. Oh,
Chihuahua Chick says it's Watchtower 86, page 10. Okay, I didn't even know that.
Well, that was
15.
what you were reading.
Paragraph 12 case. Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
so apparently that
Theropod hunter. I like that. Y'all, amen.
That was a problem. This is the elders told me this new change. The reasons why Jehovah's Witnesses got rid of the old awake and watchtowers was because you weren't allowed to date a non-believer. Maybe they didn't want people to know about that in the world. Oh yeah, hello Theropod Hunter. Cool name. So that's another thing. Destroy all evidence of previous teachings. And they like to hide in plain sight. They want to go to your house and give you your knock on your door to convert you supposedly, but at the same time they don't want you to know what they're really all about. If you point blank ask them if they shun people who choose to leave the religion and no longer wish to be one of Jehovah's Witnesses, but for no reason at all other than they no longer believe and they decide they no longer want to be a member, do you shun them? And they will just point blank say no. They will lie.
And then there's always the one where they say, you know, if they get things wrong, basically if they've lied, because if something's not truth, it's what? It's a lie.
Yeah.
So if they've told you
It's
something
not
that
new.
turns out to not be true, which is a lie, then they don't owe you an apology, nothing. It's egg on your face. And you know what? They're not inspired or fallible, so who cares?
Yeah.
But yet they claim to be.
Does anyone here know what gurning is?
No.
Stephen Lett would win that competition hands down.
What is that?
I don't know.
Is that an English term?
Okay, Maverick, maybe you could, or if someone knows what is gurning. And Jeff says, if I were still an active JW, I'd try dating a publicly reproved sister. They'd probably have a marking talk about me.
That would be fun.
You're a bad association, you. Yeah.
Oh, Matthew.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I am shocked all kinds of business Watchtower has. Making cigarettes, weapons, merchandise, dating sites, acting school, and real estate nursing homes. JW Colt.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, they have investments in companies that like weapons and was cigarettes or I think it was like beer companies, wasn't it? Alcohol. They have it.
Yeah.
They have stocks and
the cigarette company is what is the?
So
hold on, I'll tell you the name
company.
of it. Yeah, it's the one.
Stocks and
it's
stuff
Philip
they don't
Morris's
support.
other Ascend. Is that it?
So they have stocks and things that they wouldn't normally support. So Maverick sent something on YouTube to watch.
Okay.
Let's see. We'll have to go look that up.
I can't get there right now, guys. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like the export part of Philip Morris Corporation. They're invested in it.
Okay. What are the world gurning champions? Oh. Okay, so it's like I get it.
What is it?
It's the like these silly faces. It's
got you. Okay.
He would probably win that. Yes.
Cool.
Oh my goodness, this guy here.
Like face dancing.
He does have.
Yeah.
He's oh my gosh, what in the world?
Okay.
This is weird. Okay. we might have to show this. This is funny.
I can't see what that says.
The World Gurning Championships.
All right, let's go back to.
It's funny. Well, I don't know. He does. He probably could win those.
Yeah.
It's funny to watch. I discovered my Awake 1982 hard copy volume is missing from my library.
Oh.
I wanted the January 22nd cover because it used a known Okay. P artist for the cover. Hijami
Huh.
Sayama. I can't say it. Fembots. Okay. So we'll have to go look this up. Awake
Unknown Petty or
1982.
something.
January 22nd cover.
Okay. Definitely. Well, you can't find the covers on jw.org. But we do have.
If you have the hard copies,
Are those bound volumes over there?
bound volumes, Awake 1982, January. Okay.
Those are not awake, so.
Yeah. Does anyone remember the Keystone Bitter Beer Face commercials?
No.
I have not seen that. British culture at its finest. Oh, really? So that was British, huh? That's funny. I like that. I'm gonna just charge my phone here.
No, you cannot charge your phone. No.
Yes.
I can get the cover. I managed to locate the magazine in detail format. Oh, cool.
Oh, digital format.
Yeah. Oh, digital.
You said
See, that's
detail.
I just briefly scroll through it. I just read the first letter of every word and go.
No.
It said D-I-G. I was like, oh.
Got to read the whole thing. I made the
Yeah.
mistake of doing that before. Like, has anybody made the mistake of like somebody leaves you a voicemail and like you look at it and you just read like the first couple lines and you're like, oh, okay. And then like, well, wait a second, there was another part to that was really important and you missed it because you didn't listen to the whole thing. So I'm like, got to read the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect Fembots from Tokyo Underground. Oh, Fembots. I know what you're talking about now. Jeez.
So we have Revel
Oh,
says
cool.
that Quinn made a video about that lady cover.
Oh, okay.
The P lady cover.
The P. Oh, what does P stand for? Pedo?
No.
Corn.
Corn. Can't say that word.
Okay.
Corn.
Okay.
It rhymes with corn.
Yeah, I got you now. Took me a minute.
So we'll have to look that up. Bitter Beer Face on YouTube. Okay. Then Maverick shared a really cool one with the weird looking faces, and I didn't even know what that meant. Garnish.
Oh my Lord, Jane Spitfire. I never saw that one. That's terrible. You see it? Right there.
I will never forget that Watchtower picture of, Phallus and the prodigal son on the prodigal son in bed. I don't know that one. Now we'll have to go look it up. If anyone knows.
That's useless.
Wow. There's also one in a children's books.
Oh my.
Lori from she's the Faith Outside Watchtower.
There's a soft corn image in the Live Forever book. I didn't know that.
Oh, really? I've got that book. If you happen to know what page it is, I can look it up.
Cornholio. I am Cornholio.
Oh, yeah. It sounds like the prodigal son was the one having all the fun. Yeah, that's true. And
he got to be forgiven, come back, get the best cow killed for him.
I know. It wasn't just a one-time deal.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember the movie The Prodigal Son Returns? The movie that they did. Yeah. It was in 2013, I believe. I liked the movie when I watched it. And of course, they make it like their version of The Prodigal Son is a young man is at work. He, ends up liking this woman that works with him. And then he goes to her apartment. They do the deed. And immediately after he leaves her her place. It's
Yep.
raining, and he just starts sobbing and crying and asking for forgiveness. And somehow that is equal to the actual story of the prodigal son.
Rebel
I mean,
boy.
if you read the story of the prodigal son, this man whored around, okay? It wasn't a one-time deal. And he squandered money, and he lived in squalor for a little while because
Hey,
he
little
pretty
pigs.
much didn't he ran out of money. So he came back because he ran out of money and he had nothing. So their version of the prodigal
Memories.
son is definitely not true, because people just don't typically do that. They don't just feel so guilty after one time and then that's that, you know. Or if they do, they, you know, try to put it out of their head until later. How would all the illustrators at Bethel even know what any of that stuff looks like?
Because they're probably porn addicts.
We can't say that word.
Corn. I said corn.
Oh, sounded like you said the other one. Oh, well, do they know that Beyonce, the singer, is into witchcraft now? Oh, yeah, I heard about that. That she was doing like these weird, like, things with symbols with her hands, and she wears the I think she wears some sort of witchcraft necklace.
Thelemic.
Well, it's probably voodoo stuff
Yeah.
because she's from Louisiana.
Well, I think she does a lot of that Thelema stuff.
Thelema. What's that?
Yeah. You ever heard of Jim
Scientology?
Parsons?
Jim Parsons.
The Rocket Man? Anyway, it's kind of like Aleister Crowley.
Okay.
He's the founder of it, I think.
Subliminal pictures in books and dramas. Once you see it, then you look for it. I know. It's true. It's like you can't help but be like, oh, God, what's in here now? Okay, Jeff, you remember the prodigal video? Yeah. I was thinking to myself, what if he actually liked the experience and didn't feel so bad? Like he didn't have to feel that crushed. I know. It's just a very unrealistic story. And that's annoying. Oh. Sorry, we got another little doggy, Petey. He's wanting some attention. He's a sweetheart. We have brought him up here once. He's a little chihuahua, but he has bad allergies. I mean, he has bad allergies.
Oh yeah, so I can't even be nowhere close to him.
Hi, Jay. He just came in. Okay, Maverick has a watchtower to share with us. Watchtower Bible and Tract Society published. Oh, I'm sorry, a book of Joseph Rutherford named Creation. Yes, in 1927, page 265.
I've got it
the
downstairs.
French edition. Shows that following illustrator by Mark.
I don't have the French edition.
Okay, so he just sent it in the link. Let's see. Now I gotta go back to where it was. So we might have to go take a look at that. Thank you, Maverick, for sharing that. Let's see. We're gonna have to.
Was Matthew in the drama? Wow.
Oh, you were in a drama. That's so cool. I always wanted to be in a drama. Okay, so he has. So thank you, Maverick, for sharing. I looked at the link here. It is. There is a English part.
Oh, cool.
To it, and French, I guess. Let's see. Oh, okay, so there's an image here. That's what it is. Now, what are we looking for on this? Okay, so
it's the crucifixion scene.
Crucifixion?
That's what he says.
Oh, you mean
crucifixion?
Crucifixion.
God, excuse me, guys.
Oh, the crucifixion. Oh, okay.
Halfway down.
Let's see.
I like crucifixion.
That's not a word.
It is now. Ask
I'm
Maverick.
not seeing. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I have seen. Oh, my goodness.
I never saw that before.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, don't show that.
It actually looks like a wound in his back. That doesn't make any sense. Yes, I do remember.
I don't show that.
I do remember this
Ooh, wait.
picture, and it's really quite strange.
That's disturbing.
It's like it's not like okay.
Disturbia.
You got you have the crucifixion, right?
I don't show that.
I'm not showing the whole thing.
Okay.
Just kind of quick.
No, don't do that again.
Okay. Stan says show it. It's just a
No,
picture.
we could get banned. Don't do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have to be careful on here.
Yeah.
So I will just describe this to you, but you should go look this up. He did put this in the just in the chat. And basically, you have the three men who are being crucified, but there's two other guys behind Jesus, I guess. Or no, wait. I don't know if it's Jesus or behind one of the men, and I'm not sure which man it is. But there's two guys behind this one guy that's being crucified, and they're both standing there naked, and and then one guy looks like he has a wound in his back, and then
Just really and the other guy's got an erection, it looks like.
Yeah. This is weird. Really weird. Like, what was the point of that?
Yeah.
Very strange stuff. Like, what were they thinking when they come up with these drawings?
Someone got pushed.
Yeah, naked. Exactly. They were naked. Someone got pushed. YouTube suppressing that stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's very weird. It's like, what was the artist thinking when he drew these pictures? There should not be anybody else up there except the three men on the crosses. The Prodigal Son video from JW is an all-American WASP nuclear family. White American Saxon.
Yeah, guys, you got to click the link that Maverick posted and see that. That's sick.
Oh yeah, can you even say that?
Can I what?
Can you say that word?
Yeah, you can say that word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because there's tons of video channels on that and ED.
Well, why don't we just say that instead? We're just going to talk in abbreviation.
Well, that wasn't an ED. That was the opposite.
Yeah, it was just an E. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, and I guess we're just gonna have to talk in abbreviations from now on. You just have to figure it out yourself to know what we're talking about.
It's pretty sad, man.
We'll just tell you what it rhymes with. Oh yeah, not a cross; it's an upright pole. How dare they?
It's a crucifixion.
Yes, a crucifixion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember the drawing?
Not across an upright pole.
Yeah. Remember the drawing with the two women with the term? Oh yeah, sex hiding in the surrounding. Yes. Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
The point is,
which picture was that? Was that the one where it was the women where the fallen angels were taking a look at them and they were bathing or something? Or they were they weren't bathing. They were in the pool. They were in like a lake or something, swimming.
Maverick, that's absolutely correct. The point is, Rutherford put it in the publication, Perv Alert. That is absolutely correct.
Yes. Yep, that's true.
And we know that Rutherford was definitely a perv.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's true.
All right, you hank of hair and sack of bones.
Yes, that's what he referred to. He was discouraging men from getting married because it's just a hank of hair and a sack of bones. And I'm like, sack of bones? That's a compliment.
No, it's not.
Well,
She's obsessed with being skinny.
I don't want to be a hank of hair and a blob of fat, you know?
Uh-huh. Who cares? The member's idea, that is all.
Either way, it's not nice, right? Whether you be a sack of bones or a blob of fat.
Someone needs to list all those nasty drawings and show active JWs to wake up. That's actually,
Yeah.
Jane, actually,
Maybe,
that's true.
maybe we should do one on that.
Because there's so many of them, it cannot be by accident.
But can we even show the pictures?
Some of them you can, some you can't.
Well,
Like
how do
some
you
could
know
be
which
considered
ones you can?
pareidolia, even though it's not pareidolia. And others are just blatant like that with
That
some
one-
weird
Mhm.
image painting into that
With,
was
like,
definitely not
the
a
men
wound.
were
but-
naked. It's just complete, just yeah.
Yeah.
So there's definitely some you can like the creepy demon hands or what appears to be
A phallus.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you can't prove it kind of thing.
Well,
think
it's
those-
definitely a phallus.
But I mean, like it would probably be fine. Like the one on the
Yeah.
the songbook.
that
I
one
mean-
would be a little too much.
Yeah, that one. If it's a magazine, it's free to show, right?
No.
Why? Because of copyright.
Oh no, you can show any magazine, but you got to be careful with the content because you can get strikes if it's
Oh,
like very sexually suggestive.
okay. Even if it's like a religious magazine.
JWs are considered a cult nowadays.
Well,
So
what
would
is
you
the-
consider that religious? Because they are considered a cult.
What
Even the
is-
British now consider them a cult.
What does YouTube consider them? That's all that matters.
I don't know. I think they do the same thing. The Watchtower in 1937 said people should only get married if they.
Can't control themselves. Yeah, Gerard says that. Thank
Huh.
you for that, Gerard. It's for educational purposes, then maybe we could show it, like Beverly says.
Right. Drawings. It would have to be drawings. It couldn't be actual pictures, which they don't
Well,
have.
most
actual.
of them are drawings.
Not, well, yeah, all
That
of them
one was
are.
a drawing.
Yeah. It should be that way, but I'm not sure.
We probably have to just double check.
Yeah.
And it may be true that as long as it's for educational purposes, you're just showing.
It just shows how
subliminal
twisted that
images.
Watchtower truly is, guys.
Yeah, because like,
was Maverick
what
said there.
were they thinking when they drew this? Oh, you're a troublemaker at Maverick? No, you're not. No, it's good.
No,
I
no.
like
What
it.
does Maverick say?
He just said that.
Oh.
He says, I'm a troublemaker. To
No,
be
you're
fair."
not.
Yeah.
That was actually very interesting. People should be looking at this stuff.
Yes, I agree. Maybe we would have to figure out which pictures we could share.
Yeah, Maverick, send that over to us in
Yeah,
email
could
so we
you?
can go. Yeah.
If anyone actually comes across pictures from articles, if you could send that to us in the email.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
we could gather it all.
That's what I was going to ask
We
today,
have a
too.
few, of course.
I was going to
on
ask that you
ourselves.
guys send pictures of
Or at least
inside Kingdom Halls today nowadays, too. Or any,
hmm,
if you know of any Kingdom Halls being sold, let us know.
yes.
You know, trying to show how few they are, how they're consolidating. But also, if you know of any shell corporations, let us know the names of them as well.
Okay, so we have
And that's
Shell
facts on
Corporation.
jw@gmail.com.
So we need Shell Corporation or just stocks?
Well, any shell corporations they own, stocks, it would be great to know
That
what all
has
they own.
to do with specifically like things that they wouldn't approve of, like cigarettes and
Any pictures
Corn.
inside Kingdom Halls or any information in Kingdom Halls being sold.
yes.
And pictures like this are articles in the
Yes.
past 30 years where they've talked about CSA stuff.
And the
Yeah.
subliminal images
Yeah.
at any time period would be fine.
Yep. Just
Well-
send those over to us. It's really
Oh.
important.
What publication is that picture you're talking about from? The one with the crucifixion?
That was in the
that
creation
was-
book from France.
Yeah, 1926.
Yeah.
By Rutherford,
Yeah.
and it was the creation book.
Maverick posted the link.
And-
If you guys
yeah.
scroll back, you'll see it. We probably need to highlight that link down
Yeah,
here.
let me see if I can do that. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can find this.
Going
Highlight
back.
it. Oh, okay. That's right. So we're gonna see if we can find this. Thank you, Maverick, for sharing that.
Yeah.
It's always you always have some really good information for us.
He does.
It's gonna just take me a minute to try to find it.
Somewhere right here.
Okay. Maybe this one? Oh,
Yeah, that's
yeah. Okay. So I know you can't click on that. That's on the screen. But that is the location. Not sure.
and he tells the issue and everything.
Yeah. So it is in that book, and that way, if you can click on it, and you can see creepy, and it's towards the bottom. There's several subliminal images listed actually on this watchtowerlies.com. Subliminal images. Actually, there's one here too with the woman that's the whore of Babylon. They circled something. I don't know what this is. I'm not so sure what I'm looking at here.
The original Live Forever book had a picture of a woman in a dress.
This one? Is it that one? That's a woman in a dress. Kind of.
What's that over there in the circle?
I don't know. I can't quite tell what I'm looking at. Okay. The Young People Ask book is another one.
Oh, now I lost where I was at. Faith Outside the Tower does it all the time. What was that? Okay.
Yeah, Faith Outside Watchtower. So I think she must cover a lot of the subliminal images.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Stan has a link.
Post the link, Stan.
In the Live Forever book. Okay, that would be great. We could see that. Okay, the original Live Forever book had a picture of a woman in a dressing gown with her husband. Oh, they later changed it so she had clothes on.
My Bible Stories book is horrendous.
Now, I have my original Bible story book.
Boring.
I don't know what subliminal images are in there. Okay, Maverick says, I love when an apostate plans to come together.
Yeah.
The A team. Yeah.
That's it.
That's right. We're the A team.
Oh, what I was saying earlier, Maverick, off topic real quick, but you'll know what I mean. I'm building a 412 with greenbacks, 25 watts.
Jeff, you're funny. Kind of funny how the harlot had all that clothing on. I know. In real life, I've never seen a prostitute overdressed. It's true. Yeah. She does have a lot of clothing on. And jewelry.
Yep.
I'm not sure what this image is supposed to be, though. Yeah. Weird. It looks kind of like it looks like she's might be petting a snake or a dragon right there.
That's like. Yeah, I'm going to build a plexi to go with it.
Looks like interesting stuff. I mean, you can be looking at these forever and be like, huh.
Yeah, there's so much subliminal stuff in there. Like I said, it's no way it could be accident.
Yep. That's true. Now I have
the cab and then the head will be a plexi.
But
one of those clone plexis.
Now I'm looking at all these pictures
that you build yourself.
Yeah.
Disney cartoons get some nasty stuff in it too.
Oh yeah,
that's right, they do. That's true.
I remember actually them talking about that many years ago when I remember the Aladdin movie. And if you listen closely, when Robin Williams was speaking for the genie, you could hear in the background. I mean, you have to pay attention, but it said something like, all good teenagers have sex or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's Disney.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But even Disney has subliminal messages. Shame on them.
Well, that was that person that was getting fired. Went in and done some really awful stuff too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sophia and the 666. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah, nothing but these are creepy goat faces and nothing to do with the subject. Yeah, some of them are just creepy goat faces. I'm not sure. Did I break this?
Probably.
No, there we go. I don't know. Okay. So we have all this like these little tools here to to hold your camera and stuff, and then every time we turn around, one of them breaks.
You're in it here.
There's another one over there that broke.
Oh yeah, you broke it.
Oh,
you broke it.
Oh, well, you could probably glue it on. You can suffer forever with parasites in hell instead of live forever. Okay, so apparently the reason for the goat images is they are linked with voodoo. Not that goats are bad, but maybe that's the problem.
Yeah.
Goats themselves,
Goats just get us
They
poor
get a
end of
bad
the stick. They get a
rep.
bad rep. Yeah.
Yeah, even God talks about that in the Bible. Goats on the left,
Yeah. Sheep.
wordy.
Sheep over here. Sheep smell.
But they listen. Goats are stubborn. That's
Yeah.
the difference.
The goat is Hazel. Hazel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I assume nobody read Easy Rider.
What's Easy Rider?
I have not.
No.
That stuff brings reproach to Jehovah's name and is signed for other.
Wasn't there a
types
movie
of
called
folks.
Easy Rider?
Yeah.
Like way back when?
There's Ghost Rider.
No, it seems like there was a movie called that.
Yeah. There we go. So we have reproach on Jehovah's name again with these subliminal messages which Watchtower themselves are putting in their own literature. And it wasn't that long ago that they have done this. Like Matthew, you shared with us the one about who is the governing body, who are the governing body members, and you could see one it did look like a goat in there, and then the other one looked like some sort of little creature or something. So yes, it's just strange stuff. Goats are wise and shrewd. So as a Jehovah's Witness, you are not allowed to watch P, but it's in their own literature. I know.
Oh, Matthew,
Like,
this is a hell of a fun
people?
channel. It escalates real fast.
That's true. Yeah.
The wealth of info is incredible. Yeah, I agree.
And Matthew,
with that.
you're a wealth of knowledge.
Matthew is a plethora of knowledge.
Yes. Yeah, I should have been more studious and read.
Yeah, I thought it was a motorcycle, a cult
but
motorcycle.
I didn't enjoy reading the material, so that was the problem. Watchtower had a lot of Baphomet goat images in their publications. Yeah, and that's what we saw.
And what is Baphomet?
Some sort of I think it's like a demon god.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That looks like a goat. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had goats when I was a kid. They were actually quite nice. They'll try to butt you sometimes, and it's kind of funny.
Yeah. Easy Rider book has hippies and D and S. Okay.
Oh, good gracious. Okay. No, I never saw that.
No,
No, I did. I knew there was a movie, though.
I have never seen it.
And hippies. So that would have been when I was a kid. So I might have saw it.
Okay.
I remember hippies very well.
Yeah.
Hippies were cool.
So Watchtower, stems from Masonic, and that could be also the reasons for their strange imagery. Jenny believes that they are satanic. Yeah. But definitely evil. For sure.
Yeah. Oh, Watchtower, definitely evil.
And yes.
Yeah. There was a guy the other day on, always comments, and he's always very negative, and he always wants to say things way out of turn and post on somebody's thing. And I kept telling him, I said, what about the 37,000 that was disfellowship? Oh, what's your name and address? We're going to sue you. I was like, for what? And then he deletes everything. I was like, whatever.
That's weird.
I was like, it was in your publication. Y'all just disfellowship 37,000 for all these immoralities.
Yeah. Okay, here we have the origin of Baphomet. Matthew is sharing that. It is multifaceted.
Okay.
Oops. Let me see.
What did you do?
Okay, there we go.
Oh, now it's
first
small.
appearing as a name in 1098 during the First Crusade, and later becoming a symbol in the 14th century during the Knights Templar heresy trials. Wow, that is really cool. I love history. That's one thing I do enjoy, is reading up on history. So, okay, thank you for sharing that, Matthew. And then also he says that then let's see. Let me get to where was that? Oops, I think okay. All right.
That was loud.
So he says the name was likely a corruption of Mahomet or Muhammad and referred to an idol the Templars were accused of worshiping. The iconic image of a goat-headed winged hermaphrodite did figure with occult symbolism, was created much later by the 19th century occultist Eliphas Levi. Wow. It's cool you remember all that. And that's really neat. Really interesting stuff.
Hey, Artsy Kim.
Hi, Artsy Kim.
Also, AKA. I can't pronounce all that.
Yeah.
I would argue that Pan reference or Azrael. Christ killed Pan.
Okay, I would argue that Baphomet is a Pan reference, or Azazel. Christ killed Pan. I have heard of Azazel. He is supposed to be he's supposed to be basically the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Like he comes for you and death. Not necessarily evil, but just, hey, it's your time.
Okay, Born JW. Now I remember people ordering that out of magazines.
What is it?
Nothing.
Oh,
Just it was caffeine pills.
Oh, Christmas trees.
Had ephedra in them.
Black beauties, caffeine pills from the back pages.
I didn't know that's what they were ordering them from, but I remember people would order them like crazy. The 357s and all that crap.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yes. So interesting stuff. Lots of history.
Lots of stuff here, man. Azazel.
So Azazel was how Israel's priest used to place sins upon its head, the scapegoat. Yeah.
Huh. I wonder in the book of Enoch with the name all those angels, was Azazel one of those?
Yeah, who?
As Muslims.
Let me see. Right. Actually, I have read some of the book of Enoch, and there are a list of a bunch of angels mentioned.
Right, that's true.
I don't know if he was on there or not. I'll have to go watch. I'll have to go read it and see. But I have seen on TV, they mention some people have had these paranormal experiences where they encounter this angel named Azazel.
Right. And yeah, the book of Enoch's actually really good. I like that book. And it's funny, it was in the regular Bible for a lot of years until they took it out.
What was it? Oh, yeah, that's
Book of Enoch, yeah.
So, yeah, he became a fallen angel in various traditions, particularly in the book of Enoch. Okay. Yeah. He must be one of the watchers.
Yeah.
The Enoch refers to the watchers.
Voyeur.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
What?
Azazel introduces men to forbidden arts in Enoch chapter 8.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It
He's
seemed
a
like I
fallen
remembered
angel,
that. Yeah.
bad guy. Enoch was related to Noah, right?
Yeah, he was.
Believe so. Because
Enoch
he
was
like,
Noah's grandfather?
well, let me think. It was because Enoch's dad was Methuselah,
Yeah.
I think. So then who came after Enoch? Might have been his grandfather.
Yeah, I think it's Noah's grandfather.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone is related to Noah.
Well, yeah, technically, yes. But this is back
well,
then.
we're talking, before the flood. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. That's probably true. For most people. I don't know. But
Also referred to as Gilgamesh.
yeah. Well, there's lots of stories of flood stories and they just have different names for the same story.
Yeah.
Middle Eastern the story of Gilgamesh is
We're all related to Gilgamesh. Who is
well,
not?
he was supposed to be a giant. He was the demigod.
Oh.
So no, we wouldn't be. But anyways, it's just a story.
Yeah.
Governing body brother Flegel did a bizarre morning worship talk at Bethel on the date of the memorial, and mentioned Azazel a bunch of times with a glee in his eyes.
Oh, cool.
Mentioning Jesus like one time and looked bored. What in the world would they be talking about Azazel for? It's not even a word mentioned in the Bible, I don't think. That's interesting, artsy Chem. I would like to hear this talk. But do you know why he would mention Azazel?
I did hear that, so that is true. I remember watching
Why
the video.
would he talk about him?
I don't know. I can't
much?
remember. I heard him mention him, though.
Because he's not mentioned in the Bible, I don't think.
I have drank goat milk, and it's okay. Don't have a problem with goat milk.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not that great to me. Some scientists said we all have breathed recycled air. Jesus breathed. I don't know. We all rented the floating cabin for a while.
They rarely mention Jesus. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's right, Beverly. That's something I've noticed a lot.
I used to love Mrs. Noah. Mrs. Noah.
Yeah, she doesn't really mention much. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. So Flegel said that apparently he seemed to be happy about the sacrifice to Azazel and one for God. Oh yeah, that's right. They do have a god named Azazel. That's right. That was the Assyrians during the time when the 185,000 men were killed by that angel. They were worshiping Azazel, I think. And correct me if I'm wrong. I actually remember the drama when we went. It was movie drama at a convention, and they had that. I thought it was really cool. There was this angel came out of nowhere and it killed everybody.
I love goat cheese.
We're talking about two different things.
I know. I was just going down.
Yeah. The cult is changing for sure. That's true.
Yeah.
It is not what it once was. It's
totally different.
They are bringing reproach on Jehovah's name because they are not the same.
Think if you would disfellowship 10 years ago and stayed out 10 years and come back now.
Oh, what? Or what if you had left 20 years ago and came back?
Ooh,
it would be like, what in the world am I learning?
Yeah.
You'd have to get.
Cheers,
You'd
sister.
have to study all over again, get rebaptized.
Why are you not wearing slacks to the meeting? What's wrong with you?
No, you wouldn't have to get rebaptized, but you definitely have to study their new literature because that would be important. We gotta update you on the brainwashing.
Yeah. We got to re-brainwash you. What are you doing?
My active JW sister said that they need to control their situations using thinking skills. I told her what I did tell her sometimes can't control all the stuff happening to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right, Jay. They're changing the peace and security teaching, which is what we wanted to talk about too, which is in the February Watchtower. And I think he's going to do a little video on it because they're basically saying they don't know when it will happen. It could be before. I'd have to check again, but it's like it's either before or after certain things could happen, and in the end, they just say they don't know. So I'm like, well, why keep making up stuff?
Jenny, you've been out 40 years. You definitely will.
Oh my goodness, you would have no idea what they believe now. Hello, Hannah.
Oh, where's Hannah?
Hannah
Oh,
from
there
Japan.
she is. Hey, Hannah.
Yay.
Yeah, glad to see you here.
Yes, thank you for coming in today. That's so nice to see you. I know it's early in the morning for you. So thank you for coming in today. Konnichiwa. Huh? Isn't that hello? Konnichiwa?
Yeah, I think so. Ask Jeff.
Konnichiwa, Hannah.
Oh, here's Shin Locus.
$100 million lawsuit is happening in New York because of CSA. Yeah. And that was that lady in Brazil. I'm actually going to do a quick little video on that too. There's so much. I was like, oh, what do I do? What do I talk about? And then you're like, oh my gosh. Okay. All of a sudden, poof, all this information just blew up.
Okay. Shin Logos says, as often as you two delve into angelology and demonology, I'd recommend you pick up a copy of the Encyclopedia of Angels by Gustav Davidson. It's the best and most well-researched source I found.
Well, now I have to go write this down. Thank you so much, Shin Logos, for sharing that. Let me write that down. I do enjoy that subject, by the way. I find it very intriguing and mysterious. Yeah. And I like mysteries. So let's see here. It's called Encyclopedia. I'm going to write this down.
Oh, yeah. They obviously watch apostate channels for sure.
Yes. And I think that they try to find out what we're all talking about so that they can go back behind us and try to brainwash the fold a little harsher.
Oh,
like, no, don't listen to anything that they say.
Oh, no spring chicken. I have found men, but I have not been a publisher in over 40 years. That is why I found YouTube, so I know what is going on without having to ask or go to the website. Good move. I like that.
Wow. Someone mentioned a Watchtower Hateful Eight cutting a goat's head. Was it someone that called in to Rick's show? I don't know. That sounds kind of...
Oh, no, Jay. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
What happened?
My nephew got baptized at the assembly today, so I'm a little worried for him. Yeah, sorry to hear that happen. But he sent positive thoughts out to Jay, and that his nephew would get out of that unscathed.
Oh, did you mention this one from No Spring Chicken?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Wow. So you have not been in for over 40 years. That's a long time. And see, that's the good thing about staying in the loop without actually having to go to the meetings. It's just watching YouTube channels, and they'll keep you informed.
That's true.
We'll just summarize it for you so you don't have to watch the whole thing. Like, oh, you want to know what's the broadcast? Okay, we'll summarize that in 20 minutes instead of an hour.
Yeah. Having to sit through that. Oh, yeah, new broadcast coming out Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what this one will be.
Oh yeah, Monday.
Yeah. Man, it's a plethora of stuff to go through. You just have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it will make you want to throw up. Other parts of it will make you laugh.
Oh, did you manage to look into the books Angels and Women, aka Ciola?
No. Angels and women. Okay, see, I'll write it down.
No, we need to do that. Okay, angels and women.
Yeah. Guys, if you saw our JW library and our religious library, it would shock you.
No, I don't
I
know.
went from being just a happy agnostic, traveling along my life, no ripples in my pond, peace and tranquility, to studying with Jehovah's Witnesses and becoming a Christian.
Well, you didn't become a Christian because of Jehovah's Witnesses.
No, it was because of you, though.
Well, maybe
realigned
they
me back
made
with
you. They
the
made you
faith.
think about like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
What do I believe?
Yeah, that's what I really did. Is what do I believe?
Yeah. Okay, well, we wrote down that book too, Angels and Women, seal the book. Okay.
Jay says
Oh.
Angels and Women is a terrible book. I think he is 14, but I don't see the kids much. Oh, man.
My brother hardly talks to me anymore. But 14 is the common age to get baptized. I was 14 when I got baptized. And it'll just take some time, and eventually he'll realize he'll realize it's a cult, because I don't see how in the world you wouldn't, with time and all of the exposure online. Just
well, the thing is, he's
take
14,
much.
so anything
Right
he's
now,
agreed
but
to is like
he doesn't have a
take with a
mind of
grain
his
of salt.
own.
Yeah.
When you have to grow up mentally, and that takes until you're almost 30 to do that. So. Yeah, No Spring Chicken also has a niece, and I cannot say anything to her. I know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I like the spring chicken too.
Yeah, maybe if your nephew Jay goes to college, it might wake him up. That's possible.
Watchtower study article, 20 seconds to figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 14 baptized. So was she.
Mm-hmm. The nutritional value of current spiritual food is now no more than a Twinkie. Oh, Jeff, you're funny. It's so true. They have terrible spiritual food.
Oh, it's nothing compared to what it was. I mean, even when I studied,
and
because
they treat
of
you
her,
like
it's
children.
Yeah, it's
like
way different.
Like they treat you. You've seen how they give everybody, and what pretty much all of them talk. They in their little sermons they talk to you like you're a child, little baby. Yeah. A Twinkie equals junk food. I know. Yes. Stan, you said that Watchtower breaks the law by making underage minors entering into a verbal contract with the order.
That is actually correct. And a lot of European countries are not putting up with it, which is good.
Yes, and everyone needs to follow suit. Hopefully more countries will follow suit and realize that if you said that Canada has recognized them as a cult.
Oh, yeah. And yes. And by the way, there's some things going on in Canada. We watched it the other day. I forget exactly what it is now. I feel terrible. I didn't remember that. And all of our Canuck friends, please forgive me for this, but there's some very important things going on in the BC. Mm-hmm. And it's, they're not going to take anything else from Watchtower. They're getting ready to stop them. So.
Yeah. But you were saying that Canada recognizes them as a cult.
Let me look it up real quick. Yes.
So.
No, England, Great Britain.
Oh, Great Britain. Recognizes them as a cult.
Right. So it was in Parliament where they was talking to them, and then
that's right.
The guy over Parliament addresses them as a cult.
That's
and right. So does the young man who used to be a witness that's in Parliament.
Mm-hmm.
So the two people both, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Seola and Angel and Women is important for the destruction of the planet between Jupiter and Mars, creating the asteroid belt. So that's that book they were talking about. Okay. And Artsy Kim wants to recommend the Helpful XJW channel, which has a video about the Flegel Azazel Memorial Talk. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, so if you have more and more countries believing that Jehovah's Witnesses are a cult, like
Japan, Russia, and Canada, and Great Britain.
Great Britain. I'm not I don't have confirmation on Canada, but
Here, let me look it up real quick.
but we have heard for sure Japan. Hannah has told us that, and Russia, of course, and maybe perhaps the other countries, UK and Canada. But either way, if more countries, including the US, would get on board and say, "Hey, you know what?" And it's not just Jehovah's Witnesses; it's high control religious groups of any kind. Like Leah Remini did a whole series on that at A&E. She had a channel that said cults and extreme beliefs, and there was each episode had something they covered: Scientology, Jehovah's Witnesses, Fundamental Latter-day Saints, Children of God. And they weren't all Christian. There was different ones.
Okay, so, the Supreme Court of Canada has agreed to hear a case concerning access to religious records. Oh, yeah, that's right. They're going to have to release the religious records.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it?
Okay.
Under the British BC's privacy law.
Uh-huh.
The following legal challenges were congregations refused to disclose personal records of former members to the office of the Information and Privacy Commissioner. Okay. This case will determine how provincial policy laws enact with the religious freedom rights organization and individuals. Okay, so that'll be pretty interesting, guys. This is important for Canada, so everybody support the Canucks up there.
I wish we could translate what Hannah said.
It's actually really important. Yeah, the Japanese stuff. Let me go back and I can translate hers here.
I don't know.
Right here. Okay. Oh, it's live.
Yeah. So either way, if countries are believing that they are cults, then they need to like put it in their laws and say, well, if you want to practice as a religion, you need to stop the shunning, and you need to make sure you take care of your children, right? So now I know Russia's one of their reasons was because of the no blood transfusion policy, was why they felt like it was violation of human rights, which it is. So that might be something else they would have to do away with in order to no longer be considered a cult. But they should really just not allow cults to exist. They shouldn't be allowed to get any money, no charitable status, nonprofit. They should just not be allowed.
True.
And fine the heck out of them if they're going to try to keep going. When the Jehovah's Witnesses said Russia is the king of the North, they should have known what was going to happen in Russia.
Oh, yeah. They're the king of the... Well, no, they're not. Yes, they are. No, they're not.
Yes, I know. They don't know. Then they said it was a coalition of nations. But then they just... I don't know. They just...
The UN.
Yeah. They just keep...
No, it's not. It's Russia. But it's UN. No, it's... Well,
they keep making up stuff. Okay. The U.S. amendment all have... freedom of religion. Yeah. Well, they may have to change what religion means, because it's not really religion if it's controlling like that. Yeah. You should have the freedom to choose without being punished. My girlfriend recently left the Jehovah's Witnesses while she was shunned. Her family is starting to interact with her again. The governing body changed too much too quickly, and the flock are starting to doubt and break the rules.
Yes. Now, see, I don't see how anybody could remain a witness after all that.
Yeah. And also, like, if you're disfellowshipped, even, I don't know about apostasy, but if you come to the meetings, they're allowed to say hello to you now, and that was never a thing before. They would use that scripture in 1 John that says,
what's the big deal if somebody says hello?
Because they take out of context 1 John that says, don't even say a greeting to him. And then that's what they use.
That would piss me off even more, because what? They're just going to say hello? How are you? And that's it? And then you can't talk? Go away. Get out of my face.
Oh, we're so glad you're here today. Oh, Are you going to
Yeah.
come on Sunday as well? And don't forget next Thursday as well. We have meetings twice
I'll
a
be
week.
there.
Yeah.
How have you been?
Okay, I gotta go sit down.
It's like, oh, how silly. It's like stupid. I'm talking to children.
Yes, silly.
All right, people.
Oh, so there's new religion, the worldwide
Post the link
Seventh
for the-
Latter-day Mormon,
Yeah, that's
Jehovah's Witnesses Church of God.
That's- post the live
funny.
link
For what? What am I
so
doing?
people can live.
Oh, okay. Come on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know how to do it?
Just a minute. I'm just reading something. It's becoming harder for people in the UK to mention religion, especially Christianity.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And that's just not fair. Okay, so we're going to invite a guest.
Yeah, we hadn't done this in a while. We need to.
And then...
Well, somewhere I had some certs, but I don't know more.
Wait. There we go. There we go. What are you looking for?
I had some certs in my pocket.
Certs.
Certs.
What's that?
Little mint candies.
Oh, that's what they're called?
Yeah.
Okay.
Certs.
All right, I'll go get some. I had some little breath mints. I'll get some if you want. Okay, we put the
Where?
the link in the chat.
If anybody wants to sign on and say hey.
Whatever Watchtower does next will be gross. Call me a prophet.
Guaranteed. And I guarantee whatever their new light's going to be, it's going to be shocking. There.
Oh, Petey, he wants a little attention there.
I just hope he's not out of the kitchen because he will pee everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, so Jay says the conflict in the U.S. is between human rights and freedom of religion. Yeah. Well, they're going to have to decide what is considered freedom of religion. That's what I would say. And then maybe they can do something about it.
Well, also, how are they getting around being so judgmental to people that are the LGBTQ community and, being so grossly objective to them? That's kind of weird. I don't know how they're not getting everybody else. Every other religious group's had trouble doing that. How are they not?
Mm-hmm. If they were to ask me how I was doing, what would their response be if I said to them, I'm doing terrible. I'd really like to talk to you about it. I know. They'd probably want to run away.
I used to do that to people, by the way. They'd ask me, how you doing? I'd be like, oh, man, I'm doing terrible. And I'd just give them some crazy something.
And what would they say?
Just to see the reaction I'd get from people. It'd be like, some people would be concerned and want to try to help you. And then it'd be like, oh, well, that's
Other
a decent
people are
person.
like, let me go away. I was just trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I didn't I didn't really want to know anything about your life after all of it. Oh my goodness.
What?
Time will pass. She can't install her toilet until she gets parts, and it's a snowstorm outside.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Because you're in a snowy place.
Is it just one toilet? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. You have to improvise until you can get your parts. Yeah. We have to use a bucket. We got some buckets.
And no, we're not getting rid of them.
I actually have a porta potty. I got it for camping.
Yeah.
And so you could use that.
What does this say?
Except put water in it. Watchtower gives Jehovah's Witnesses Kingdom Hall word count allowance. Oh, so J-Dubs can have up to 20 words per disfellowship person greeting.
That's so stupid.
Oh, we have a sticker here from Hannah.
Oh, thanks, Hannah.
Thank you. A super sticker.
Oh, wow.
That's so
Thank
cool.
you so very much.
Thank you. Oh, she's so sweet. May God bless you all this week. Oh, thank you, Hannah.
Super sweet.
That was so sweet of
Coco, you
you.
okay? Thank you very much, dear.
Thank you.
The
There.
oh, I was going to say something. I forgot what it was.
There's also mine site, not to be confused with CRV or SRV. Time doesn't matter. I don't know. Those porta potties work great in it. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
If you need a porta potty, you should go to actually if you need like just if you get in a bind, like if you need like say natural disaster or something, places like our what is it called? The like not is it REF or something or it's that place that you can get. It's like sporting goods place. It's friendly. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. But there's like these places where you can get freeze-dried food and camping supplies and stuff. And those are good in case you need for emergency. And I
like
know
hunting
actually,
supply places. Yeah.
Actually, I know somebody. They have a camper.
Yeah.
Well, they like a makeshift camper, and they go camping, and they bought some these special
Or outdoor supplies.
porta potties, and for number 2, there's like a gel that you put in there, and it's in a bag, and so you just throw it away, and then they have like their own shower. That you hook it up to these just little gas propane tanks.
Yeah.
To heat it up and you can take a shower. It's really cool.
But they also have those that have like a solar panel to it, and it reflects and heats the water. If you put it in the sun, it reflects it and heats it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can get a lot of really cool supplies
growing up
like
in
that.
the major country like I did, Booneyville,
Mhm.
before moving to the major city in Los Angeles. But growing up there was like you done it cat style in the woods. You just dug a hole and buried it. It's it's what everybody did. Yeah.
6 inches deep, by the way, is the proper amount.
Yeah.
Of
okay.
depth. And I know this because I used to go kayaking, and we did like a little, some sort of, it was like if you happen to be out kayaking and then there's emergencies, so they told us all this stuff. That was one of the things they told us.
Yeah.
REI, that's it. REI. I was like, REV? RE something. That's it.
It's so funny. I grew up outdoors, hunting, fishing, all that. Now I'm like, oh, outdoors.
Oh. He would rather go glamping.
I love glamping. I hate camping.
Yeah, because he grew up camping. I mean, like, he lived like that. He didn't have running water.
Yeah.
That would kind of suck after doing that for years.
Yeah. The bathroom was 30 foot from the back door.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And where did you get the water?
We would get it. Well, we had running water that went to the yard. We never got it put into the house until later. But like before that, we had a spring that set way out in the back. And it was a freshwater spring. And we'd bring the water in and heat it on the stove.
How'd you bring it in?
And then you'd bathe in a number 3 wash tub.
How'd you bring the water in?
With 5-gallon buckets. And then pour it into a bigger container and heat it. And then pour it off into a big, what they call a wash tub.
Did you have a donkey to
galvanize
haul it for you?
This donkey, Anthony.
Actually, I seen where they'd have people who didn't have running water in some other countries. They had farmed big giant containers of water, and they would fill them up, and the donkeys would carry them back. So, but then you have to have animals to take care of. Better off spending your money on running water and toilets.
Yeah, it was. I grew up like.
Oh.
If my dad would have lived underneath a bridge, he could have.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Somebody tried to connect?
A Maverick, but it says device is not connected.
Hey, where's the Maverick at? Come back.
My son just bought a camping pizza oven and is using it this weekend. Oh, well, that's cool.
We farmed a huge garden and canned foods. I learned how to can. We hunted, trapped fish. We used to build fish traps and hunted.
Thanks for the advice. Time will pass, says. Okay. It looks like Maverick was trying to get on, but not sure what happened. Okay. It overcomes the scientism wall and taboo, which was designed to suppress it. Stargate is declassified. Okay, now he got on. Dehydrated nurse.
Oh, hey, haven't saw her in a while.
Oh, your audio is off. Okay.
Well, turn your audio on, dude. You're a musician. Audio's supposed to be on.
Glen Ellis Campground in New Hampshire is glamping with showers and electricity for hair dryers.
I'm all in.
Use and charging phones. Now, I don't mind if I'm staying in a tent, but the bathhouse is nearby and I have like electricity and water hookup. That's okay. You know, it's hard to just completely rough it though.
Yeah, that completely roughing it's for the birds, man.
Yeah.
Look, I went to LA. I'd never had pizza. I ate pizza every day for like, I don't know, months. This is the best stuff ever.
Yeah. All right.
I did have a guitar though.
So Matthew says that he learned in Bethel about Jacob's ladder and mine site. He met with Paul Smith about my Bethel experience on that and the dwelling manual, which was on an activation book used by Jehovah's Witnesses. Okay, very cool. Camping in the backyard saves $200 on fuel.
My dad would build muzzleloading rifles too. And he loved to hunt with us. He would live like we were in the 1800s because he loved that.
Okay, Jeff, you said that in New Mexico, there's a large community of people who live off grid. Now that's really cool.
Yes, they are there.
But, you know,
like Northern California too.
Off grid, you're not going to rough it. You're going to like get your solar panels. You're going to have well water. You're going to have what you need. Like we used to watch this channel on YouTube called Life Uncontained, and they got these big giant shipping containers and turned it into a house. Yeah. And they had solar panels and running water and all of that. So it's pretty cool. I'd love to live off grid one day and be completely self-sufficient.
Well, one thing I can say about the life I lived growing up is I learned a lot. I learned how to count. Yeah. We eat poke salad. You never hear of that.
You learned how to garden.
I learned how to garden.
And find things in the woods that are like, hey, you can eat this and don't eat that.
Yeah, I learned all that.
Which safe mushrooms.
My dad was very into his native ancestry. And, you know, of course, we would raise pigs. Oh, don't want to talk about that. But
oh, pigs are great pets.
They actually are, believe it or not. But we ate them.
No, bad.
From the root to the tooth.
No. Yeah, but you don't have to always do that.
No.
You can have pets. People will do whatever they can when camping to be comfortable. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. I'm not camping in November in the great Northeast. No.
No.
It's going to get too cold there for sure. It's cold here for us, and we're in the somewhat southeast.
Yeah.
Add to stage. I don't know. It keeps saying device not connected.
It's because they didn't turn their
They will need to connect their microphone camera before you can add them to the stage.
Yep.
Okay, Maverick, that's what you'll need to do.
He knows that.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he forgot. Shipping container houses are terrible. They're probably, I mean, they're not insulated at all, but could they become insulated well enough to be comfortable? I think I would rather just build a normal house and then have solar panels and well water for my electricity and water, and then yeah, that's all you need, really. Ooh. It's all about, just free electricity, water, and get the land and build a house, and you're good. Well, it's not really free to buy the solar panels. Those are expensive, but it's not going to be like an ongoing bill that never goes away. My boss in New Mexico grew up with no electricity, running water, or a phone at home until she was 18. Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot about that too. Born JW, the septic tank, of course. So you need the septic tank, solar panels, and well water. Now, the people that did the shipping containers, they actually did rainwater catching system and filtered that for their water.
Yep.
So that's another way if it rains enough where you live. Okay. I camped in a tent in front of my yard with my granddaughter and her friend once. Never again.
Oh, that's rough.
Hard ground. Yeah, you got to sleep on something comfortable, like
Air
maybe
mattress.
an air mattress or a cot with a little foam.
Yeah.
Topping, a little foam top on there. They have these really comfortable memory foams you can get.
All right, everybody's wanting to hear from Maverick. Maverick, you got to turn your volume on, man.
Major technical problems with my audio. He said, 1 sec. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Who was this? Oh, Dehydrated Nurse said that.
Yeah. You're having technical difficulties. Are you doing anything to grieve the Holy Spirit?
Who said that, Jeff?
Yeah.
It just sounds just like Jeff.
Yep, that's funny. Oh, solar is conditional with turbine helps to make up when the sun fails.
Yeah, that's true.
Wind turbine.
Yeah, turbines are good.
Good.
Some people
solar and wind
or create their own generators from like a little stream.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Because if you don't get enough sun, well, you probably want to live in an area that has a lot of sun.
Well, the weird thing about the way I grew up is we didn't have to, and my dad chose to. That was weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Like most people don't choose to live that way.
Like you know now.
Yeah.
He could have been born in the 1800s and been happy because he lived like that. Like I said, he hunted with muzzle-loading rifles that he built himself from just wood and blank piece of metal.
Why?
Because they're very beautiful when they're built. But
okay.
And we hunted and we done all this shooting clubs and stuff.
My grandson went camping last March. It rained all weekend and his car broke down and it cost me $1,400 to get it fixed and drive home. Oh my goodness, that sounds terrible. I'm sorry.
I was modern. I like cap locks and he loved flint locks.
Oh. Okay, so you're on grid now, but you spend half your life off grid. Oh, okay. So you would recommend the wind turbine instead of solar panels, and I guess you have the and then the well water and the septic tank, right? It has its pros and cons. I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever perfect, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Where's Maverick?
Talked.
Oh, there he is.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Oh no, that's Matthew.
Hey, Matthew.
Matthew.
You psyched us out. How's it going, my friend?
How's it going, guys?
Wonderful.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, wonderfully.
Yes, we can hear you good.
Cool. Glad coming through. Nice to be with everybody, and it's super fun comments coming through.
Yes. Mm-hmm. People love to camp, evidently.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How are you guys doing over there? Are you right?
Yeah, we're good.
Doing great.
Yeah,
just
I
cold.
grew up camping myself, but we actually had a camper, so it wasn't like roughing it. We had everything we needed. little mini house, I guess. Yeah. When I went to, as a kid, to an international convention in Canada, we camped out and it rained so hard we were flooded out. Yeah, that's the bad thing about camping in a tent. Doesn't do well in the water, in the rain.
My friends and I used to go down the river and count fish all night.
Yeah.
But of course, it was teenage boys, so we'd go down the river and throw lines in the water and smoke weed and drink alcohol.
Okay. Good times, good times. Eh?
You worldly boy.
Yes, I was. Yes, it was good times.
Yeah. So how have you been, Matthew?
I have had ups and downs like many, but yeah, happy overall. Just dealing with the thorns in the flesh, so to speak. But yeah, life is good.
Yeah.
And your side?
Oh, we've been good, just the normal stuff, Just keep going. And Maverick says he was trying to get on here, but
His Rodecaster Pro 2 mixer
can't.
does not like the StreamYard.
yeah.
Yeah. Maverick's reference to all the subliminal imagery. I haven't seen that particular bank of imagery, but it's an incredible collection, that link that he put there. I see it's in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And I think, yeah, you're quite right, Anthony. You can't put that on YouTube.
Yeah, that one I wouldn't think so.
Now, are there
It's hectic. Yeah.
pictures you can put on YouTube, right?
Yeah, but that one goes.
That one is like, what? That's like
Yeah.
nudity, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
She says she's at the stage of hotels being waited on. Yeah. I guess screw camping, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny.
See, I don't like sleeping on beds that I have used. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. It is kind of, feeling. Oh, let's see.
Okay. Have you got a pig? Oh, yeah.
Time will pass this. She says she feels like she's camping in her home right now. Only a toaster oven and a mini fridge, and now no toilet. Oh, I will not be digging a 6-inch hole out in the trailer park. You might want to get a bucket.
Happy thoughts. Take your own sheets. Yeah, that's prudent.
You know, there's nothing worse than to do a black light when you go into a hotel.
Yeah.
I've got one somewhere here. I used to have them, and I used to do a lot of cruises, and I'd go on cruise ships and I was like,
Yeah. Bring the black light.
Just like, man, how do you do this stuff anymore with that awareness? But, I don't know.
No.
Same for swimming pools, public swimming pools.
Oh, yes.
Can't handle it.
I
It's
can't.
true. Jane wants to know, did you hear about an active Jehovah's Witness being surveyed? It happened in Canada. Did you know about that, Matthew?
I got sent a document from Bethel this week that was too hectic.
Wow.
I don't even know if I've got it here, but I don't know if I could show it.
Right.
Anthony, I'd rather not, because we want to keep your channel good. But it was to do with that case, and I think, judging by the comments from Jeff, I think there's an awareness in the community. So we're going to hear about it. Even to discuss these cases, they are terrible. Even when they write on these documents about these cases, just to read it is just so tragic. It's incredible. So even though they use polite terminology to get it across, it's just so graphic what is happening in these kingdom halls.
This case,
we got.
It's the most graphic thing. I couldn't watch it all. I couldn't read it all. I tried to read them. It's like, oh, it's just disgusting.
The one in Brazil.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hi, David. I see you.
Oh, is David Rita here?
Yeah.
David Reader.
Hey, David.
Do you go on Rick Farron's show too? And anymore?
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, I go on there. I've been getting a bit jammed up lately because it goes quite late, and
Right. Yeah.
especially if like folks in Bethel contact me somehow, that's like I feel like I get hit over the head with a bat. The kind of trauma that is. But it's a weird thing because there's this open acknowledgement now, and it's almost like I describe it as, like a drowned poisonous spider.
Yeah.
You've still got to be careful because it's got all these mechanical systems and all of these, how do you describe it, legal procedures and protocols that are still running.
Yeah.
And like the drowned spider that comes out of the pool, don't play with its fangs. Those are still poisonous and the nerves still fire.
Yeah.
So there's this awareness that, a lot of things are exposed, but over the 140 years, because there's so many legal things and criteria with trust funds to jump through these hoops, and so many instrumentalities that are all running in these backgrounds, like Lepta, for instance, in Ireland, that it has chained people down. So even with the awareness, it's almost like this is what it is. The people phone up and they talk to me, and they talk very openly, and they say, "Oh, by the way, do you know that branch committee agreed with your video? And do you know that they're agreeing with what's current in the exjw community or the survivors community, however you want to put it?" They go, "Yeah, and what do you want to do about it?" Just going, well, they're kind of stuck. They're kind of stuck in these systems. And I think you've been alluding to that, Anthony, with Anthony Morris. You get the impression that he acts on conscience because of his children that are now, at least one of them's on branch committee. But it wasn't necessarily the alcoholism thing that bombed him out. That wasn't necessarily what it is, because the whole alcoholism culture brings you into the brotherhood deeper, if anything. That's not necessarily something that bongs you out. That says, "Hey, high five, you're part of the club." There's guys with breweries in their Bethel rooms, in their closets, with a brewery going on. So that's not an offending thing. An offending thing is if there is a liability, a potential liability. Because remember, as a JW, you can do anything. You can fornicate, you can lie, you can cheat, you can steal. As long as you bring it into the system,
right,
that's fine. You can confess, and you can confess to your pals who are also elders, and they can absolve you of your sins because you've got a relationship with the clique, and they say you're one of us. That's the big realization, is realizing that you can be absolved of absolutely anything that you can think of. And you look at a congregation, I look at a congregation's files, I go back 25 years, it is horrendous seeing what 90% of the congregation has done. I mean, you go, oh, well, this is supposed to be an elevated society. It's not. It isn't. Essentially, the thing is liability. And I ask anybody to challenge me on this one, say, "Matt, no, this isn't how it works." Yeah, it's about liability. When you uncover too much of how things really work, or you're not compartmentalized, or you break through the walls of compartmentalization, that's when you become a problem, because it exposes the system, and the system basically runs off ignorance.
Yep,
that's true. People are in the comments are talking about how they're asking for money, and of course, there's a lot of people on auto draft, I guess.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah. That way
don't pick up the dead snake, because the dead snake, what is it, like a rattlesnake? It's still got poison in its fangs, and you know what? It's got this sight thing that can fire and it can still bite you.
Yes.
So watch out.
That's true.
I don't know if that's a good illustration for how this a lot of the religious systems working. It seems to be this dead corpse, and that would be appropriate when you're looking at the corporate side. Corporate,
Yeah, that's true.
but don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate it. And I think a lot of the community are looking at these court cases and going, oh, well, it's going to blow wide open. Is it? Because as soon as they blow that wide open, you have to, everybody's hand is in the cookie jar. So even the court systems and the government systems, it works in the same principles as the higher control religious systems. So as soon as they smack a hand, they've got to let go of the cookie. So it all works that way. And that's why you have something like, is it Epstein case? Am I allowed to talk about Epstein case? I won't go into detail.
Yeah, it's all over the news. So.
But even with Epstein cases, they say, oh, well, we've got disclosure now. Do you have disclosure, or it's heavily redacted? And if it's heavily redacted, why is that the case?
Well, the difference, though, is with the Epstein case, there was a lot of political people very high up from our whole United States government
And other countries.
and Great Britain and a lot of other countries, yes, and Israel. We all know Ghislaine Maxwell's father was part of the Mossad, and he done the exact same thing that Jeffrey Epstein did, and he got his hand caught, and he ended up committing or unalived himself on the Ghislaine 2 boat that he had, the yacht. He named his yacht after his daughter. Isn't that a little creepy? But
Yeah.
he, the Mossad, it was for many years, the governments have used ways to manipulate and get goods on people so they could control other governments. And that's all that was. It was a way to control other governments. JWs, I don't know if they're doing that. I mean, if they are, that's pretty scary. That's real scary in itself.
Well, I learned about Mossad from JW. I learned about it from a circle overseer 20 years ago. What else did I learn? I learned about Mossad. I learned about British intelligence MI5. I learned about the Israeli intelligence network, all from JW, because it's all interwoven. And the way that happened was I was having to sleep in different beds every night in my assignment because of death threats. That's how hectic things were. And I was being followed by intelligence. I was being followed by army because I was going into tribal trust lands under orders from the branch to go preaching to these areas with very specific assignments. And the army would follow me, and they would devastate the territory where I was in, because I believe, right or wrong, they were concerned about me sending information back to either UK or Israel or Mossad, and also revealing where mineral wealth was, like gold and some of these diamonds that were on the ground in the tribal trust land areas. That was a concern, and I would go back to those territories and I would find that they would have cut entire forests down and devastated territory. And I would ask the locals, would say, what's happened here? And they said, no, army followed you. Please don't come back here. Yeah, that's how hectic that was. So when that was occurring, the branch through the circuit overseer would phone me up and say, oh, how are you? And they would speak in code to me. And I would know that I have about 20 minutes to get out of an area because it was potentially dangerous. There was one place called Karoi where they were unaliving people. And they were saying I was I escaped because they thought that they would create an international incident if I was eliminated. So what they did was they took locals and they said, oh, we're a sovereign nation. We'll threaten them because we know that you're friends of them, of these pioneers, faithful pioneers. And I just realized I'm not getting involved in this. I'm just going to flee out of this place. and I managed to go to what they call a regional building facility, which runs under the Bethel arrangement, and go there. And then they moved me to Gweru, and a substitute circuit overseer who deals with hot situations of a political level met with me, and he says to me, Matt, I'm going to take a phone call. I could be hours. I don't know how long I'll be. I'm going to leave you with my briefcase, Matt, my open briefcase, and I'm going to leave you with my briefcase. So he's making it obvious that I should read what is in his briefcase. So he leaves me with his briefcase, and in there was all the information about Mossad and intelligence operatives, all of that really weird information. And yeah, so all of these kind of connections people make with JW and governmental controls and CIA and those information gathering think tanks.
Yeah.
It's not conspiracy. It's just life, folks. It's not sensational. If you are knocking on every door in your territory, you are going to come across government officials, sensitive information. If you're filling in an S8, you are gathering information. So it's not hard to believe that you would trip up a lot of these sensitive systems. And that's what it is. When you think about it that way, it takes away the sensationalism, and you realize, oh, well, yeah, it's inevitable that you would come across every type of person in every kind of system if you're actually doing your ministry the way you're supposed to be doing it.
Yeah, that's true. I like what Maverick said. He said that Watchtower only cares when something hurts its squeaky clean image, and then it relies on the rank and file to keep polishing the idol, and it's costing them millions in court cases. So it's like they just on.
The big clinker is the big C issues.
Yeah.
Because for me, I'll just talk from my little experience in my life, my circle. I was under the comprehension these were isolated cases. It didn't dawn on me how far that was going. And it was like when you've got one person that has been forgiven and then placed into oversight, they say this, the saying is, oh, if you're forgiven much, you love more. That's the saying.
Mm-hmm.
What that does is it creates these cliques and it creates that network. That's how it happens. Yeah. So when guys are now put into oversight and they fill in a PQR, personal qualifications report, those things are extensive. They're expensive, some of these reports. And there's different tiers of PQRs. And as soon as they start doing the PQRs, they see very, very quickly, almost like an audit, psychological audit, the person's life and their history. And they go, oh, this is one of us. It's one of us. Recruit him. And you hear it. It's only when you hear it on like a branch committee speakerphone, when you do your conferencing, that you realize, wow, this is so transparent. It's so fluid at this level. And unless you hear it, you can't believe it. Until you actually hear this fluid conversation. And if they see that you're worried about it, then dear old Uncle Joe meets with you. Oh, I hope that hasn't stumbled you, my brother.
No.
But then you're locked out. You're never allowed back in. You got to have an iron gut to deal with what's actually going on.
Yeah,
that's true. If you want to share something,
I was just looking at Robert Maxwell, Ghislaine Maxwell's father. He was a spy for Israel, the United Kingdom, and Russia. He worked all sides of it. He went from being a Czechoslovakian immigrant and refugee moving to the UK, went from poverty to being able to walk in to meet the Queen with only a moment's notice. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, we had the Queen of England coming into our territory. They would parachute in a specialized Land Rover Discovery. I don't know if you know what. So it's a specialized 4x4. They'd parachute those in, 2 of them, for her and Philip. You know, and they would build these rondavels, grass thatched.
He was a practicer of Zionism.
Okay.
Now, he was educated at a mystery school in Corfu.
Me? No, I'm not.
That Philip was.
Oh, okay, got you.
But yeah, they would come in. I mean, we've got the Prince William would come in and walk into this territory right here on the peninsula. Also, Bill Gates.
Oh,
You go, what? Really? Why? Yeah, just right here, just down the road. You go, what's their interest here? What are their interests? You can follow the interests very, very quickly. Go and take a look at what cars are parked out of some of these warehouses, and we have a navy here. Some of the most sophisticated stealth corvettes on the planet. Very, very sophisticated. What's that for? It's for trade with BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa alliance. So essentially it's trade of materials. It might be, yeah, I'm going to stop there. But it's you just imagine what kind of materials they're trading in.
okay.
Yeah.
And this is the interests that go on here. So if you are in a ministry, you're doing ministry properly, you're an incredible information gathering service.
Oh,
Right?
Integrated nurse wants to know. I don't know the answer to this, but do you know if any Jehovah's Witnesses were there any Jehovah's Witnesses living in Palestine that got hurt during, I guess between Gaza and Israel?
Oh, you mean disassembled?
Yeah, blown up. She said.
Oh, okay, we can say that.
I don't know. I don't know. I have not kept up with it myself.
Oh, the Rothschild's name was also tied to Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell's father, Robert.
Yeah. Well, Anthony, all you have to do is start pinning these things to a board on your wall, and you start seeing a pattern, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
What's
And
it
that's
all-
a fact. It's
all-
not rocket science.
Yeah. Look at what happened. Look at what happened with this Top of the Pops character and the royal household in the UK.
Yep.
That's all over the news. That's not top secret. Look at Andrew. Why has
Yep.
Why has he lost his accommodation? Why has he been stripped of?
Mm-hmm.
No, Coco.
Yeah. Persons were talking about remote viewing earlier. For a lot of those cases, when they can't access information, they'll put together a remote viewing unit, because I'm going to try and bring it down simply so that there's no mystery. You know this thing about primal gaze detection. So Casey, somebody's staring at you from afar, and you're going, "Hey, Anthony, I got the creeps." And Anthony takes a look. "Hey, there's some guy checking out my chick. I don't like this." So it's that perception that they talk about as primal gaze detection. But CRV or SRV is now building upon that in a very sophisticated way, and this isn't top secret because Congress paid for it. So if it's a load of nonsense, why did Congress pay for it? Why did they pay for these programs? And these programs are still going on. So they will look at some of these things like you're talking about, like Epstein, for instance. Epstein was remote viewed. They remote viewed him, and they get very, very clever because they will set up a situation where somebody looks like Epstein. They will have a prison, and they will enact something that looks very close to what happened supposedly with Epstein. And your remote viewers have got to be trained to see what is a fake scenario. Right. Yeah, but the human mind can perceive that data, just as there's this primal gaze detection, or women have a strong intuition. And of course, this is why among JW society, when they say, oh, we don't want to hear from the women are very, very perceptive, incredibly perceptive. They are far more in tune with these abilities. And so that can threaten the authority structure. It can threaten the men, especially if the men are up to no good or unfaithful with their wives. Then they shut them down and say, oh, my wife is neurotic. She's just jealous. Or it's awful.
Yeah. But, with people like Epstein or, Robert Maxwell or, the Rothschilds, JWs don't fit in that category. They don't have the Queen's money. They don't have that type of funds behind them. Yeah, they're like just peons on a little twig, and I don't think them making it or falling apart even matters to these big people like that.
Until you get into the Spanish network. Spanish network is incredible. Do not underestimate what's going on there. And don't underestimate what's happening in Africa either. We're talking about connections.
International money like that. Israel, Israel, trillions of dollars. It's, that's real money. That's money that people have no clue about. Great Britain, trillions of dollars. The Rothschilds, nobody even knows. They have no clue what they're worth. That's scary. That's money that people have no clue.
When you say Spanish, are you talking about from Spain or Latin America?
Okay, good question, Jane. So let me correct that. Spanish-speaking Hispanic.
Hispanics, okay. Yeah, because Latin American. There's another thing. I'll leave that alone. But, the culture is Spanish, not Hispanic. The culture should be Mayan, Aztec, whatever that nationality was, but because of religion and because of he who conquers, wins the war, I guess. So you're told if you speak your native language, they'll cut out your tongue or kill your children.
Well, that was when the Spaniards went over
to
Latin America.
They've done awful things to those people to force them into forcing that culture on them.
Right. Okay.
So, Anthony, the only way to know about the monetary, the proper monetary calculations is the old Admin 2000 system, because the old Admin 2000 system was very, very flawed with its security. You could see exactly where purchases were happening, and you could see where resource recovery was happening, which is how you liquidate assets and get fluid currency back. South Africa branch for a long time used to do currency conversions in different currencies until that was stopped round about, I forget the year, so let me not mention it, but essentially it had its own bank. Right. And it could operate as a township. It had a Lloydial title. In fact, it was a township. And as far as I still know, it's still a township. And it has rights all the way through the river that flows to the Limpopo, Crocodile River to the Limpopo. And then the Limpopo goes round and it empties towards the coast on the Durban side, and that water flows down to Cape Town. So it's an incredible connection that it has just by the rights to the water source that runs concurrent to the branch. You're going, people don't know about this. They have no idea about it. I know about it because we had to do uranium testing on the water. and we discovered that the uranium is contaminating the entire water system for Johannesburg and killing people. But they gave it a blue drop approval, meaning that the public can consume that water because it's only so much uranium that will kill you supposedly in 100 years of drinking it. That's what they say.
I don't want to have it at all.
That's like radon. You
Yeah.
know, in parts of the United States, we have a high, not quartz, it's granite, high granite amount in our, our rock, and it leaches out radons. You know, will it kill you? Yeah, I guess if you built the house and it was in your home over time, yeah, it would kill you, but it would take a lot, you know.
Happy Thoughts was saying that, like, when you were mentioning when you can tell when somebody's watching you, she had an experience like that her sister was in a hotel watching her folding deck chairs, and I knew we were being watched. She was 100 yards away.
Oh,
It's true. You do
creepy.
feel that. You can feel like when
What
somebody's
Maverick
watching you. Maverick says, if you want to know how the UK's money works, look at a documentary called The Spider's Web, Britain's Second Empire.
Yes, you're right. I saw that.
Okay, good info. All right. Well, I think we're going to probably go ahead and end the chat. It's been about 2.5 hours.
Oh, man, these chats go so quick.
Yeah.
Where did Matthew go?
Oh, no, he's still.
Well, I'll check you guys, and thanks very much. It's
Matthew, what
been
did you
good
do
being
there?
with
That's
you.
cool.
What? I mean,
Hey, I got all kinds of tricks.
okay.
Yeah, hey.
That's cool.
That's cool. What else you got?
Am I back on?
Oh, you're back. Money.
Anyway, thank you very much. Good being with you, and it's a lot of fun being with you and being with the community. You don't have to crack your head too much. It's just free flow, and just very cool being with you. And it's very generous of you. So thank you very much.
Well, hopefully we can do it more. We've been had so much to say lately. We haven't been posting the feed much, but next week, or maybe we'll do it. We always plan on doing a second one, but we never do.
We'll just plan on next Saturday.
Yeah, but real quick, a lot of what goes on in the world and financially, I don't think is going to affect. I don't think the JW stand a chance because there's too many countries against them now, and it's building, and the momentum is growing. And with that much momentum and the much growth that's against them, it's just a matter of time, or either they have to change all their policy.
That's true.
And how many people is going to stand for their policy change?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, it's a complex thing because almost like if they're exposed, then it's the end of whatever freedom that we have as humans to operate, because it's so interwoven into governance and big business. You dismantle one and it unravels many others. So it's almost like, dare I say, you want JW to continue, because if it doesn't, or it's kind of like you pull on one thread and everything else goes. That's the one side. I'm not saying that JW should continue with its nasty, abusive things. We want all of that abuse to go, irrespective of what system.
And I think it will, because I think 50 billion, I've looked at it. I've looked at every shell corporation. I've really sat down and researched this in depth with other people as well. And if at tops they have 50 billion, that's a blip on the radar to the big system thing.
Yes.
That's just a little blip. And with that money, they don't have any political pull like people think. It's just a blip.
Yeah. All it is it's like 9 million subscribers. But it's different to having 9 million on a YouTube channel, because you've got 9 million of a certain psychological profile who are going to buy cell phones because, or do certain things. So it's all of these multiple things that they can guarantee statistically are going to bring in certain income and they do these kind of deals.
They do those.
phenomenal.
Like the record industry was notorious about it for years. Would cut deals with certain. Let's say they had a band. Journey is a good one. Of course, Journey's got what 30 million or some subscribers on their channel. But where they have where they post all their stuff. But whoever their management companies and their A&R people and all this, whoever that controls them, goes and signs all these deals for them and says, we'll sell this number of cell phones and use the dirty logo to do it, or this number of amplifiers, guitars, whatever it is. And these people sign big deals and sell lots of instruments or lots of whatever. But it's still not enough to push countries, especially with that many countries stacking up against them.
Yeah. And it aches because we want the abuse to stop, Anthony, but do you get your hopes up, or it's hard.
Yeah. I want to see them gone and done, and it will happen.
Well, you've protected KC, and both of you together have made an incredible provision just for people to breathe and heal, and it's that being present like this that really it commands a tremendous amount of respect that you do this so frequently. It certainly doesn't cost nothing. It costs a lot of your own time and a lot of your own energy. If you feel amped up and you feel good that there's a return, well, then that's great.
No, there's no return. I can promise you that. If people don't realize.
Yeah. Well, maybe the return is having good friendship somewhere. I don't know. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's what it's about. We enjoy doing what we're doing. It's not about the finances or any of that. Do people help us? That would be great. People subscribe, like, buy us a cup of coffee, buy us a t-shirt, get on our Patreon, do our membership, whatever you're comfortable with. But if you don't do nothing, who cares? It's just have fun, hang out.
You've got enough videos now with really great content that I wonder if it couldn't be put together as a book. And then you say, well, if you guys want in, we're not forcing anybody or anything like this, up to you. But there is a book.
Yes.
Might find that in.
Yeah.
Write a book. You could definitely write one.
You could definitely write one. You should do it.
I feel that you guys are ahead. I like your reenactments that you do. And because there's a fun factor. People like fun factor. And you guys bring fun factors. Sometimes a guy like me is too serious the whole time. It's like, geez, Matt, kind of calm down, please, So we need that. We need the balance. We need the fun factor because life can be too serious.
It's true. I like to joke around.
That was the whole point in doing this, was to help people and to try to bring a comfortable, nice place to come and hang out and talk.
Unfortunately, Watchtower is.
That was really her whole idea. Because I'm more of a matter of fact. In reality, I don't read very well, but when I'm reading in front of public, I get nervous, and so I'm like,
well, you can read privately.
Yeah, I read really, but I do a lot of research, and I'm a fact kind of a person, and I studied. Well, that doesn't matter, and I was in the entertainment business, so I come out of that environment. So this is kind of out of my character. This is right up her alley.
Maverick says he's quite serious.
Maverick is good. Maverick is.
Jeff has got a great sense of humor too.
Yeah.
Everybody. Matthew does too. Matthew thinks he doesn't, but he does.
Matthew's got a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
He's very intelligent.
Yeah, a lot of knowledge.
Folks, I want to say thank you very much to be welcomed on your show. I'm really grateful. I feel I enjoy the connection. That's what it is. I don't even want to yak too much. I just enjoyed the connection with you folks and also the community here. So that's the fun part. That's the thing that kind of energizes me.
Deanne says you hurt her brain.
Deanne, let me tell you something. Matthew hurts Matthew's brain.
You make us think, Matthew. I'll have to say, but you make us really think.
It's true. I'm just like,
Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Go well, and looking forward to being with you again soon.
I do feel.
Same here,
I
Matthew.
feel kind of. I don't feel very smart when you're talking. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's all these things I don't know. So it's a good thing.
Well, thanks for the compliments, guys.
Yes.
I feel like I'm barely scratching the surface. I really honestly feel that way. And I just really enjoy all the community that's coming in with Maverick today with his links there, and Jeff with their link, and the Perception Happy Thoughts with I think it's the truth wave. It's coming in with the truth, and it all fits together, and it elevates us because of the community that's coming in with that truth, which was suppressed. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's true. Right. And
Jenny
everyone's
says, "Love
saying
and peace to
goodbye
everyone."
and saying and thank you. And oh yeah, and what somebody said here that that they thought that Rick Farron, he doesn't even take a potty break or nothing. He just
I
goes.
know, man. He does. It
Like,
blows my
man,
mind.
How long can he hold it?
He goes, and I mean, he goes and goes and goes.
Good.
Well, it's been a long goodbye, but it's a sweet one, and looking forward to being with you next week. Eh?
All right, Matthew. Looking forward to seeing you next week, my friend.
Have a good week.
Yes.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Everybody, thank you for watching. If you could and you haven't, tickle that little like button, subscribe, hit the notifications, and if you would like and you like the content of what we're doing, you can get us a cup of coffee, or if you'd like to become a member, we have membership and Patreon, as well as we have a store if you like our content and you like our t-shirts, cups, hats, the whole works. They're there. Mm-hmm. And we look forward to hearing from each and every one of you. Please post your comments in the bottom so that you can tell us what your thoughts were of the content that you saw here.
Oh yeah, and if anybody had some information on the subliminal messages where we can find that,
send them to
and what was all the
facts?
Things? No, hold on. It was the subliminal messages.
Sell off of
Kingdom Halls.
Pictures inside Kingdom Halls that are recent.
Okay.
Throughout the world.
Anything else?
Of what and this, that's it in the South Kingdom Halls. Yeah.
Okay.
And the subliminal messaging. Big time.
Anybody has any information on that, where we can find these sources, please email us at factsonjw@gmail.com. And I just want to
join us on Facebook at.
Oh, it's Facts on JW. Yeah, you could.
I didn't even know about that until recent.
You could send a message on Messenger there too.
Yep.
If you want to send me a message that way.
Yep.
Either way, whichever is easier. So thank you all for coming in today.
Peace,
Stan,
love,
Beverly, and Born JW says love you guys. And
Maverick, Matthew, everybody. Jeff, we love you guys all.
And Happy Thought says thank you for hosting this amazing
Mama
chat.
Sue, don't forget Mama Sue.
Mama Sue. And David, Rita, and Beverly, Maverick, Jenny. I did say Jane, I believe.
Yeah, Jane Spitfire always has good stuff.
Time will pass.
Yep.
Hannah, thank you very much for your donation. And Jeff, of course. SD. And I know No Spring Chicken. Matthew, of course. Thank you for coming in on the stage today. And
hey, Booker T, we hadn't saw in a while.
Oh yeah. And Saint Copilot, he did talk in the beginning. Mm-hmm. And Dehydrated Nurse.
Oh yeah, glad to see her here.
Yeah.
What's the other guy's name? Windsor. Come on. Wilbur.
Sure. And so that's let's see.
Oh, Gerald, that was it right there.
Oh yeah, and Grow. We had someone named Grow, of course, and there was a couple other people. Oh, of course, Artsy Chem.
Oh yeah, definitely Artsy.
Yes. So if I missed your name,
Born JW, did you mention him?
Born JW. And if I missed your name, I apologize. But so anyways, we just want to thank you all for coming in. And Robert, okay, we have somebody else. Okay, cool. Well, thank you, Robert, for coming in today.
Believe in
And-
Christ.
Yeah.
What does it say? Okay.
Believe in Christ Jesus to receive eternal life right now.
Okay.
And so thank you all for coming in, and we really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful
It's a
week.
good message.
And we will see you on the next one.
Okay, guys. Peace, love everybody around you. And there again, if you like this content, please hit the like button and please give us some comments down below so we'll know what your thoughts are.
And what you'd like to see next.
Yep.
Have a great week. Bye, everybody.
Peace.